Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GDQ Hotfix. I'm Neelix. Thank you all for joining me on this episode of Parallel Universe. This show is all about community-created content such as custom levels, fan games, and mods. Speaking of mods, we have a rather robust Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania mod showcase tonight. Snowball, Deadline, and I Swim Fly will all show off just how far the modding community has come in the roughly 2.5 years this game has been out. Of course, also as we're looking forward to the release of a brand new Monkey Ball game in just 10 days. But with all that said, Snowball, you're up first. Take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is Snowball, or Snowball SMB, or Snowy, doesn't really matter. And this is going to be a run of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania 100 Stage Randomizer. So, the way this is going to work is really strange, I think is the best way to describe it. I'm going to be playing through 100 question mark stages that are sort of randomized from challenge modes, story modes, special modes, aside from 2. And also work goal strength is going to be randomized, and that's going to be fun. And I have a couple of lovely commentators joining me today.
Hello, I'm Deadline. I am a Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania IL specialist. Normally don't do RTA stuff, but there's a purpose for everything, so I'm here to commentate on these lovely runs, support my friends, and hopefully deliver some exciting runs for you today.
Hey everybody, I'm Swim Fly. I'm an RTA speedrunner of Banana Mania, also a figure of the modding community. I've created a couple of the mods that you're going to see today, including the Randomizer tool that Snowball's going to be using. So I can explain a little bit about that when we get into the run. But yeah, you'll be hearing from me throughout pretty much every run tonight, and possibly seeing me run tonight. So yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, and something else kind of cool to show off is custom characters are in this game. I would be playing as Yoko for both because Yoko's just my favorite, but I'm going to be playing as Amigo for this run because of a animation bug with one specific stage. And that stage could show up in this run, and it is incredibly difficult.
We found out about that last night, right?
It was either last night or 2 nights.
Yeah, I think it was like the day before. I forgot to get you an updated version of Yoko, but it's all good. We'll go off Amigo.
I don't even know about this, so if it happens, I will be surprised.
No, it won't happen with Amigo.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it if the stage shows up, though.
Oh, right, yeah.
And also just the way the randomizer mod works is it's overwritten original stage mode right now. There are a few different categories you can have the randomized course overwrite, and I just always have it selected to original stage mode due to personal preference. But I am going to give a quick countdown, and then we are going to be off. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Thank you. So, original stage mode does not have 100 stages in it. I just actually died to air hockey. That is great. I thought I moved far enough to the side. I very much did not. All right, there we go. That's how that was supposed to work. Original stage mode usually has 23 stages instead of 100, and it usually doesn't start air hockey into Twister. And I need to move because I don't play SMB1 that often, and I kind of forgot how this strat works.
Quickly to just shed a little light on what Snowball's talking about, the randomizer is an external program that creates a file for you that works with a different mod called the SMB-BM course modifier. The course modifier was made by someone called Bob Jr. Sr. Shoutouts to him for making that. And it allows you to overwrite existing course definitions, so you can replace the entirety of SMB1 casual with the same stage 15 times in a row. There's no limit to how many stages, there's no limit to how many of the same stage. it's all anything is possible as long as it's a stage that currently exists within the game. The randomizer tool that I made, you can pick from any set of courses in the game, aside from Golden Banana and Dark Banana, because those don't work outside of their original categories. Every other stage in the game is fair game. One other thing that you might see pop up are warp goals. Warp goals can have custom values in the randomizer. So normally warp goals, greens are generally you skip one stage, red you skip two, with a couple exceptions in SMB1. In this, I believe Snowball's settings are that a green goal can send you forward 3 or forward 10 for green and red respectively. And there's another thing that if it shows up, we'll let that be a surprise. But I think I got the warp values right, or is it 5 and 10?
It's 5 and 10, yeah. It was off by 10.
It's always going to be one heck of a surprise if that surprise shows up.
If it shows up,
I hope it does.
I hope it does. It'd be funny.
this is the randomizer. It doesn't like
I hope
me.
it shows up on the ground.
Of course it's going to show up.
No. Honestly, I think you should just take every warp goal you can for the fans.
Oh, I will.
Good.
Are you kidding me? If Tears shows up, we're sitting here until Tears red. The only warp goal I won't at least go for is Planet Screen, just because I genuinely do not understand how to get that goal in this game.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Planets is a weird one.
Actually, same with Helix, the stage, not the person. That warp goal is so hard. Like, I understand how to get it. It is just easily the hardest goal in the entire game.
My bad.
Yeah, so we got building right now. It's just really slow stage. Of course, we are not playing with jumps, even though that is a feature in this game. But all of these runs will be jumpless.
With the exception of Swimfly's first run, will have jumps on, I believe.
Yeah, I will have jumps on, just because there's some stuff in SMP1 Expert that just like does not benefit from the mod I'm showcasing, so might as well.
Gotcha. That's completely fair.
It's so funny jumping from Exam C, which is in SMB1 Expert, to a deluxe mode stage in building, to now some of the first stages in beginner in SMB2 and Hollow, and then beginner in SMB1 in Hairpin. This is what the randomizer does.
Yeah. The random aspect of this category is very exciting because there usually aren't any like random aspects to Monkey Ball speedrunning. Usually. But with the randomizer, every run is like a different experience. So you could.
Oh, come on.
As you can see here, we have like one of the hardest stages to break out of. But yeah, like you could get hooked up with like stages that are favorable, and you could get stuck with garbage like this. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, bonus grid is one of the hardest bonus stages to escape, as Deadline alluded to. Bonus stages, we don't need the play because they're meant to be kind of like a safe zone. You just get some bananas, work toward extra lives. Extra lives aren't in this game, but they were in the originals. But we just want to leave them as soon as possible because falling out of them results in a bonus finish and automatically moves you on to the next stage.
Yeah.
So whenever any bonus stage comes up, it is a time loss if you're not able to escape, but most of them are not too bad. Snowball just got a little bit unlucky with that one.
Yeah, it happens. Always happens with those SMB1 bonus stages.
This is original stage.
This is the original. This is the OG stage mode tracks.
Yeah. Good catch.
So that's a fun little quirk of just the way you can choose to set categories for the randomizer to pull stages from, is because original stage mode has harder variants of 22 stages plus chaos. Any of the stages that show up in OG stage mode could show up a second time with their challenge mode counterpart.
Oh, true.
And also, a selection of 4 stages actually have 3 opportunities to show up because of unused versions of.
I forgot those were in there.
Said stages. Yeah,
that's a good point.
That's why I checked air hockey in the setup room to make sure it wasn't unused air hockey, because that is the only stage that can show up that is like functionally incomplete.
All right, getting a warp here on Chaser. Ooh, good one.
Oh.
Good one.
All right,
6
21.
ahead,
Oh,
not
that was
bad.
nice.
Wow, that is really good.
That's really nice.
Ready? Go!
This is a weird seed. There's been one warp goal and it was 15 stages deep. Nothing has been overly hard, even though I fell off of the first 2 stages.
I was gonna say no final stages yet.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, dormant pits. but it's like, I've had a bunch of stages that are just slow. Like Sega logo's kind of slow. Building is obnoxiously slow. Tracks is slow.
Oh, hey, there it is!
Oh, hey, speak of the
Oh my god, no way.
So this is the unused variant. In the files for this game, there are 4 versions of stages that do not see any use in the actual game. They are generally original stage mode variants of stages that appear in both story mode and challenge mode of SMB2. So this is one of them. It is air hockey. The fun part about this one is that the cage that the goal is normally in has 0 collision in this variant.
Yeah, so obviously very finished, as you can see from that interaction.
It's also much faster than the challenge mode variant in this game, so it makes it significantly harder for 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm. You basically have to get a lineup with a goal, like...
There you go, nice.
Yep.
Well done.
Beautiful.
I think I actually was able to find finally a textural cue. The Space Colony version of that stage is significantly easier to line up. It's still like playing freaking lottery at
Uh-oh.
casino
Nice
night.
try.
Oh no.
No way.
Oh, no way.
Oh, okay, we're good. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're safe, we're safe.
So, for anyone who doesn't understand what just happened, there was
No, don't tell them yet.
No,
Don't
I'm
tell
just
them.
gonna say there was no
Okay.
warp text. Like it didn't say
my
warp 2
God.
stage, so we did not know if it was
Yeah.
gonna take Snowball 1 stage ahead or 5 stages ahead. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it like that for now.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
We'll reiterate on that when this game is inevitably mean to me.
If you know, you know.
Ready?
If you don't know, hopefully you will find out.
Oh, they will find out. We've got
yeah.
like 3/4 of this run left to go.
Also, speaking of long stages, here's one of the longest stages
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Curve Bridge.
Oh dear.
Curve bridge,
Yeah, but you got challenge mode on. That
chaos,
one's not bad. I mean, it's still
blind.
Oh, we get chaos twice.
Oh god.
Can it be twice because it actually has
If you
the
don't
same
have
stage
duplicates
ID?
on, it shouldn't show up twice because it's the same stage ID. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't have duplicates on.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
god.
stage-
Oh.
This stage,
Oh no.
reverse waiver. No. Reverse waiver has been in literally every single seed I have played to practice on in this past
That is
week.
ridiculous.
Every single
Anybody
one.
who's played Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, the repackaging of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 for, what is it, PS2 and Xbox?
Yeah, PS2 and Xbox.
Will recognize this stage, but this is actually the reverse mode variant. Reverse mode is unique to Banana Mania. It is a collection of 10 stages where you play from the finish line to the start line. You start where the goal is and go back to where you would normally spawn. So that is the reverse mode variant of Waiver. You start where the green goal is and go all the way back to the start. Oh boy. Warp goal time.
We're amigos shooting some hoops.
Ooh,
You go shooting for red.
praying right now. Oh, no.
Interesting.
Let's see what happens.
Another
That's
one
okay.
word. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's fascinating.
That's lucky.
Unbelievable.
There is no warp text
That
again.
was a good floor slant
Did not say
RTA.
warp 2 stage, so we assumed it might be a 1.
Oh,
Hello.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hi, Helix.
Okay, see you later.
Hi. It's me.
I will not be going for this warp goal. If I get into it, it is completely by
There I
accident.
am, Gary. There I am.
Oh,
That was almost an awesome save.
Ready?
yeah, so I was gonna say really like speaking of chaos and like stage duplicates, we actually just found out recently that there is no difference between Notch in challenge mode and OG stage mode. It's literally just a cycle, which like is very inconsistent with how they changed a lot of the stages in this game. Nice.
There we go.
Well done.
That was only third try. I'll take that.
Ready?
Got another warp bowl here.
I can feel you on the edge of your seat right now.
We're all
I'm like,
ooh,
Oh.
a 4-stage warp. Well done.
my god.
Randomizer is feeling generous today.
Oh, hey, unused soft cream.
Oh no, wait, did we get another unused one? Wow. I was hoping we'd get at least one of them. I did not think we would get two. That's nuts.
Yeah, so pretty much with the exception of course, air hockey being like that, the only like significant change between the original stage mode variants and the unused variants is their world background. So in original stage mode, the stages use their story mode world backgrounds, whereas the unused variants are those stages, but in their challenge mode versions. Another warp forward 1.
We got a nasty stage here.
This stage recently has just been loving to kill me for no reason.
That sounds about right. That's what it does best.
Fortunately, didn't that?
What can I say but stairs and ball game?
Yeah, downward stairs
It
and
is
ball
stairs
game.
and ball game.
Probably not the last, we'll see.
Wait,
Huh?
no, it did take me back.
Oh, it happened! It happened!
That's right, because I skipped to soft cream. I just got really confused.
Wait, huh?
Also, apparently, I am not paying any attention to the stage numbers.
Wait, oh!
Okay, so
Ready?
The big reveal.
How did I not notice that?
the secret
I
mechanic
can't
that
believe I
we
didn't
did not
notice that
talk
either.
about. In addition to warping forward, warp goals with the course modifier can warp you backwards. You can set it to be as far back or as far forward as you want. You might see it at the end of the... we also forgot to talk about it. You can, in theory, end as early as stage 90, because if you warp past stage 100, the category will just end.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yes, there can be
Yes.
negative warps, and that is what we just saw.
Yeah, it's an optional thing. So if you're looking into trying out this randomizer and you're like, well, I don't want to go backwards, that's okay. You don't have to play with that. But
Exactly.
when we do community races or when we just show this off, we often do because it's so silly.
Yeah. It's like, it is very much like a risk reward factor, because if you do get a positive number, you can potentially warp so many stages forward, especially with Red Bulls. So it is definitely a gamble.
Yeah. And backward warps can be more punishing than they were this time, because especially if you end up having to play a stage like Reverse Waiver twice, you know, a 30 plus
Dang it.
second level,
Yup.
it's so much time.
Oof. We got original. Is it the original?
Yes,
This is
it
original
is.
Exam C, right? Oh dear.
Yeah,
Timer 60.
the expert version was the one I played earlier.
Oh god.
Yeah, so for those of you who are not aware, stages such as this one, Exam C, were so difficult that they actually nerfed them a little bit in this game. For example, they made this wire, I think all the wires on the stage thicker, which you saw earlier the first time Snowball played Exam C. But this is the original stage mode version. We've
Well
been talking about
done.
original stage mode. That was very clean.
Thank you.
We've been talking about original stage mode, and that's where they put the original version of most of the levels that they nerfed, Exam C being one of them. So it's almost always a harder version of a level. Also, that factory strat is awesome.
I never get that strat first try. The only reason why I went for it is because it's really funny looking. The other strat is so much more consistent. It's about a second or so slower, but like I usually end up IGT losing like 15 to 30 seconds just throwing myself at that strat.
Ooh, we got a bonus stage
Yay! Free skip.
that we don't have to play.
No, we don't. What are you talking about?
Not anymore.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Stairs and ball game.
Stairs and ball game.
I was hoping we'd have more stairs in ball game.
This is a very, very unpopular Monkey Ball opinion.
Mhm.
I actually really enjoy
I like
this
this
stage.
stage. At least in this game.
It's better in this game than in the originals, because your top speed is higher in this game, so you can just do more cool things on this level.
Mhm.
Also, after ILing it and really getting good at the movement, I do appreciate it more.
Ooh. Nice. That was almost scary.
Yeah. This stage has been in like almost all my seeds too, and I really don't appreciate this because this stage I just don't really find too much. Oh my god. I don't find it too enjoyable. Maybe it's because I spent like a few hours trying to get this really disgusting hit for a perfect clear IL.
Mm-hmm.
I did get it at least, but it's, I think, like forever tainted this stage for me.
Right, so that bad blood runs deep. Nice.
Right, that is one of the better stages we could get from SMP1 Master because, just, yeah. Oh, now we've got the last stage from Deluxe Mode. It's not hard at all.
Yeah, that is Expert Stage 100 in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. The Deluxe modes were set aside in a separate mode in this game.
I have not gotten this stage in a single practice run.
On the bright side, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. I almost fell off of the end there, just sort of coasting to the side. Oh, hey. we got-
Oh my gosh.
Halfway in,
The
hardest
first-
stage in the game.
I'm gonna be... What?
First stage of the series.
We
How did you
almost
do that
got-
first try? You're insane.
We almost got the first stage in Monkey Ball Deluxe and the last stage, well, the last non-extra stage in Monkey Ball Deluxe back to back. There's only one stage between them. That's really funny. These Amigo animations look incredible, Deadline. You did
Heck
a
yeah.
good job on those.
Thank you so much.
Believe
Yeah,
it's
for
being
those
posted.
wondering, Amigo usually is not a character that you find in this game. He's in fact a character mod, one of two character mods that we'll be showing off this block. Both of them were made by
Oh,
me.
I don't like this stage.
And those are a result of efforts made to get custom characters in the game, which are now fully functional, basically. Anyone can make custom characters for this game. And the process is very streamlined.
Ready?
So close
But
3 times.
That head-on gutter is always so nasty.
The strat is very difficult.
Yeah. It's made worse just because, like, the camera difference of Banana Mania makes falling strats like this so much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stage is a lot easier in the original Monkey Ball Deluxe release because the camera can actually pan straight down, but in this game it kind of doesn't, so it's really difficult to see where you're going to land.
Ready?
At this point, I've been going for this for so long that I'm like, I'm not getting this.
You've been scammed here a couple times too, I think.
Yeah.
Should have gone in.
This stage just scams people all the time.
Ready?
There is a reason I don't run deluxe mode anymore, and
Hey.
you're all looking
Let's
at it.
go.
Yeah, it's the first big reset point of the run. That one and Paraboloid.
And it's just about the least enjoyable for me. Because, like, sure, if Paraboloids kills the run, it's late enough that I'm still going to play the rest of it out. But Gutter is like the reset point also. God dang it. So this is original stage notch, so the cycle doesn't force you to wait 10 seconds before getting onto the thing. Which is really funny because the very next stage in original stage mode under normal circumstances is Long Taurus, which does the exact opposite. Well, it's not the exact opposite because the cycle is bad in both, but the stage being bigger makes that a glaring issue.
Ready? Go!
Whoa. I guess I'm
Ooh.
clipping.
That was a hit.
We're past the halfway point. We are not necessarily set in. Oh no. Okay, hang on. I need to watch this.
Past
for a
halfway
second.
point number-wise.
Ready?
Alright, I'm getting onto second load for a reason.
Hmm.
So, this stage is just fundamentally broken. This is the original stage mode version of Wave Master. There is a pause strat on second load that uses one frame, 5696, and there are like 4 different things that can happen off of this frame.
That's the second time you push straight to
two-
it, by the way. That is just impressive.
Yeah, that's not how practice last night was going.
Well
There we
done.
go.
Oh
Nice.
wow, cool.
So that was one of the like 2 or 3 different outcomes that can
Ready?
work with that setup. That is, from what I found, the best setup of the 2 or 3 because there's significantly less. What's it called? Why am I blanking on it? Okay, that was a really.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
That's how you
nice.
walked in.
That stage is really inconsistent.
My brain just like completely lost my thought. Oh, there's less adjust off that setup on Wave Master I got. I don't know why my brain could not think of the word adjust right now.
Nice.
Also, the stage puzzle is usually not that quick. Like, usually that strat takes so many attempts. to-
Yeah, that's why we got like an audible reaction out of everyone in the call right now.
Let's go.
Invasion is not a good stage to get for anything.
Ready?
I don't like this stage. This is like... This stage and Civ, I really wish that they had decided to nerf in this game, and then have this and Civ be in OG stage mode as just 2 extra stages.
Good invasion though.
Yeah, second try is not bad.
Yeah, that was a surprisingly few attempts.
We're getting some quick stage design, so despite not getting some warps, we're still in like decent pace overall.
Yeah, really short, like small stages like these are ideal if you're doing a randomizer run. Last thing you want is stuff like reverse waiver and like seesaw bridges.
Does Grabs Ladder make that
It's
list?
almost like we had those stages earlier.
Yeah. First things that come in mind.
So did we talk about first and second load? Because I know that was mentioned.
I don't think we
I don't
did.
think we did. No.
Okay, we should. I'm gonna wait to see what this next stage is though before I launch into it. Okay, I'll at least start the explanation. So you'll notice when Snowball first loads into a level that there's this little spin in animation, and then if Snowball ever retries or dies, you'll notice
Oh, no.
that
Oh.
the animation on restarting the level is much shorter. So that first time she's entering a level, we call that first load. And then, after a retry, for example, the shorter animation, we call that second load. For some reason, there are very subtle differences between some levels on first and second load. The cycles will work slightly different, so some strats will be different. It's very, very strange. So that's why Snowball talked about being on second load in particular on Wave Master. And if there are any nuances there I missed, y'all can clean that up for me.
No, but this is
Oh,
unused
guess
launchers.
what, everybody?
Ooh,
We've got our third unused stage.
no way.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
this is
I didn't even realize this was unused.
Are we gonna see all 4 of them?
There's no curved edges on the front and back launchers.
Whoa. There's no way we see all 4 of them.
What is the
Arthropod?
fourth one?
Arthropod.
I'm blanking on it. Arthropod, that's right.
This?
I hope so.
Nah, it's not OG. It's Master Cylinders.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is OG
Yeah, that
cylinders.
is OG Cylinders. Master Cylinders
Yeah.
has the
Yeah.
Master Cylinders has a platform lower than the last cylinder.
Oh yeah,
And,
the boss
and
button.
the back cylinder is way bigger in the master version.
Yeah. So getting OG Cylinders first try actually is very impressive.
I kind of wish that I had my splits up right now to see like where I would be in terms of
Would you look at that? We got Randomizer in the Randomizer.
Yo,
in terms
Also,
of load list time. Ow.
Yeah, take the warp goal.
yeah.
gotta get up to red.
Law of the land.
This isn't gonna work. I didn't neutral right.
Ugh.
God dang it.
Ready?
That should be
That
better.
looked right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
The game did not think so.
The game disagreed.
Ready?
I am entirely unfamiliar with the strat, actually.
The basics of the strat are neutral at the end of the banana mark, and then then you pick up holding up right at the first banana. And then that should just launch you straight up if you hold up. That looks
Ooh.
pretty. There you go.
Oh shoot! I've never seen that hit off the
Yeah, that
wall.
was a
Not
really
gonna lie,
good
I
hit.
Completely
can't lock
honest.
that strat. That way you're just always holding up.
That's a good point.
That's
This isn't gonna work again. Okay, I'm going to only give this like 1 or 2 more tries, and then I'm going to just take the blue gold.
Yeah.
Ready?
So in chat, this 100 stage randomizer makes me feel like I'm listening to my unorganized EDM playlist. Yeah. The music constantly switching. Ooh,
Now because you're cam locking, you're holding perfectly straight so you don't bounce to the sides.
there we
Was it
go.
worth
Yeah, that
It
is
was
a
worth
good
it.
point. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, still in soup. Oh,
Ready?
I was hoping it was gonna be arthropod, but toggle's cool.
Let's go. Still at
That
soup.
was a quick one. Assuming it doesn't send you to the stratosphere.
Yeah, like right before the gold platform.
That's my favorite.
Ready?
Got another short little stage here. SMB1.
Gonna be 1 of 11.
I will go back through the stage list to see what stages I skipped, because at this point we have skipped a decent amount.
Probably skipped close to like 15 from my guess.
Imagine you skipped over the unused arthropod.
It'd be funny. Hey, we went back
Well,
to
we'd
soup.
find out.
Ooh, DX mode rep.
A healthy amount of deluxe mode stages in this randomizer.
Honestly, I'm
Not too
glad.
many of the
'cause it's-
bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like just gutter in terms of the bad ones.
And even so, that one's short. It's not like terrible.
And building. We didn't get
We
building.
did get building. That's true.
Yeah.
We did get
we did-
building.
we did
that
get
is
So it
true.
can only go up from here.
No, Crabloid's still in the cards.
Oh, wait. I forgot.
Oh, red gold.
Also
red gold.
chaos.
Okay, you know what?
Chaos.
I stand corrected.
Red gold.
Oh wait, what am I doing? That's the SMB2's version
That's
of the
the IL
strat.
strat.
The version of the strat for this one is this.
Yeah, this red gold's really
The-
tough to get. That
Nice.
was really well done.
Uh-oh. We're going backwards.
Now we're going forwards 1.
We're going... Oh!
Oh!
That is a
All the way
max.
back to toggle.
That is...
That is the maximum strength any goal can take.
What were we just at?
My current randomizer settings.
We were at 75, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so...
Ready? Go!
This is why warp goals are very much a gamble in this category. This is stuff like that.
Fortunately, the stages in between, the stages that were in between the one it warped me back to and serial jump aren't that bad.
Yeah, I think that's part of what plays into the strategy of this category is like you have to feel out what stages you've played recently and apply that to whether or not it'd be worth it to try for a warp goal.
Yeah, you also have to take into account with strategy and warp goals. If you see a warp goal within the first 3 stages, if it's green, or 5 stages if it's red, because if a goal warps you back to stage 0 or earlier, the game won't know what to do and it will just crash.
Nice, got the skip on bonus basic again.
I thought I fixed that.
So that's sort of why it was a good thing that Chaser was as late as it was, being the first warp goal. I didn't have to worry about getting my game crashing. Also, hold on, I want to.
Over green?
I
Oh,
realize I want to
Yeah.
try.
are we inspecting? Yes. This could either be...
Oh wait,
That should
what am
work.
what am I doing?
there you go.
It has been a while since
Oh,
I've gone
works.
for the strat, but I guess
You're, cook-
that
You're
you're
works.
cooking?
We're going back again. probably.
Oh my god.
They're
Wow,
both
that was 2 max strength
both
backs.
max backwards on the same stage. That's so
Wow.
cursed.
That's absurd.
That's so brutal.
Well, hopefully chat really likes triangle holes, catapult, and bonus basic, because we're still here.
You know, be thankful that these are just like really short stages.
If planets was in here, I would be so sad.
Oh my gosh.
In the meantime, just a reminder for everyone that SGDQ is coming up at the end of this month, of course, and prize submissions are still open, but only until June 16th. So you have 2 more days to submit a prize, and you can go to gamesdonequick.com for more info.
Ready? Go!
I'm gonna be completely honest. The first time you said the word prize, I heard pride. I was like, what are these Pride submissions I'm hearing about?
Happy Pride Month.
Let's go.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month. We've got Amigo and the Trans Ball. We're doing well.
Halo, not only 2 backwards warps, 2 maximum strength backwards warps. That was the maximum amount that Snowball could have gotten sent backward by both of those warp goals.
Yeah, that's just
I've never seen that
Yeah,
before.
same.
Oh, well, I guess we're
that's just payback for the good luck you got earlier in this run.
There is a setting in the randomizer called Cursed and Super Cursed. Cursed makes it so on stages with warp goals, only one will warp you forward. Every other goal will keep you in place. You'll have to just keep going until you get that specific goal. And then Super Cursed is essentially the same thing, but it can send you backwards or keep you in place.
Oh my
If
gosh.
you're really feeling like being challenged, you can try Cursed or Super Cursed in the randomizer.
Also, Deadline, what do you mean the good luck from earlier? I had to play both versions of Exam C.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like the good warp goal luck. 'Cause you were kind of cooking with the warp goals earlier in this run.
Did you get like a 7 and a 5 pretty early on?
Yeah, that
Or
is
a 6 and a
true.
5, I think.
Oh, Swing Shaft. This is a fun one.
I love this stage.
This strat is so cool.
Always love seeing it.
It's not something you can do in Monkey Ball 2 because the collision just is not consistent enough. But in this game, it rocks.
Yeah, I really need to learn that strat because I always suck at doing that when I'm playing Swing Shaft. Got a nice little movement level here. I used to just like zigzag slope, but I've come to appreciate it after learning the IL. I understand what you meant, Helix. The stage can cook.
I don't like it in RTAs.
It's boring in RTAs, but it's kind of fun to IL.
It is nice and relaxing when it's in a category this long, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I hit 5.5 million banana
Oh,
tokens.
let's go.
Yay.
Oh, this is OG. Oh, no.
And
No,
this is another one of those stages that they nerfed. They made it way slower. It's actually kind of a joke in the regular game now, but in OG stage mode, it's very fast. That was pretty solid.
Nice.
That worked. I had no idea where I was going that whole time.
I love stoppers.
This is another stage that I just did not see in any of my practice runs, and honestly, sort of forgot it existed.
I'm not gonna lie.
Even though
I always forget this stage exists.
Even though, like, honestly, that is one of my childhood favorite stages from back when I was playing Monkey Ball 2 and 1, when I was small.
Ready?
Yo, I love Grid Bridge.
I don't know why. I always really liked that stage. I'm playing the stage on easy mode because the fast forward strat is scary.
That is fair.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Ready?
Alright, they're Decagon. A lot of night stages.
Yeah.
I just got all of
Which
them
is
from
awesome because-
Expert. Like, we got all of them from Expert.
Yeah, we did.
Well, kind of. The version of Trax wasn't the expert version, but same deal. And we did get Exam C twice, so it
Yeah,
sort of
makes up
offsets
for it.
that.
We haven't got Skeleton either. I don't
No, we
think we did.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did get
Oh,
some.
you did get Skeleton. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Ready?
So many stages in this category, I lose track.
That's fair. If this run ends up coming way underestimate, I might just honestly play all the stages that I skipped. Oh, hey, here's Soft Cream with the pause strat.
Hey.
Because the Soft Cream is big now.
Let's go.
Challenge mode, soft cream.
Yeah, this is
Chonky.
one of the few stages they changed and actually, in many people's opinions, made much harder.
In terms of strats, it's harder just because you have to pause for that instead of just holding up. In my opinion, casually, it's a lot easier, at least in Mania.
I found it much more difficult in my casual playthrough than it is in Monkey Ball 2, although that might be less due to the stage design and more due to the controls in this game that I wasn't quite used to yet.
Yeah, I mean, we all would have been playing like story mode first,
Exactly.
so it would have been showing up pretty early. Oh, staying in baboon space. Also, I don't think we've mentioned, for most of the worlds, I'm actually using a music mod. With the exceptions of worlds 2, so Volcano, 3, Monkey Ball 2, Underwater, and 5, the amusement park, because those tracks from the OST I just really, really like, but like the musical Monkey Madness pack is so good.
Yeah.
And I just failed Teapot. That is something else.
Yeah, so the music in this mod pack is all remixes from across the Super Monkey Ball series, from an album that released back in 2022, Musical Monkey Madness by Siva Gunner Fusion Records. If anyone knows Siva Gunner, you're familiar with them. They have a bunch of cool remix projects for different games, and Monkey Ball was one of the ones that they tackled for the series' 20th anniversary. And gotta say, really good stuff.
So now,
I'm gonna go for the IL.
now that we are into the final 10 stages, this run could technically end at any point if Snowball runs into a red goal and it sends her past stage 100.
That is true.
So just a heads up for our producer, be ready for time to be called at any point.
Yeah.
It's not particularly likely, but it could happen, and of course it gets likelier the closer we get to the end.
Oh, come on.
No.
Let's go.
I hate this stage with a passion.
I also hate this stage. I'm with you on this one, Snowball.
2 laps, you can do it. There's enough time.
I am not going for 2 laps.
It'll stay
I like how you just played Destiny 2 into this.
Yeah. Destiny's like the version of this stage that doesn't absolutely suck.
Lap 2.
No.
I'll give the perfect clear at the very least.
There you go. We'll take that.
Ready? Go!
I've like completely forgotten like the timing on this stage, which is embarrassing because I'm tied for IL record on it. So I've been getting stuck at the goal a lot recently, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I don't remember the RTA timing for this stage either.
There's between Monkey Ball 1, Deluxe, and Banana Mania, some of these stages have 3 different cycles, technically, if you play all of these games.
Oh.
So it's really easy to forget, like, what cycles are in certain games.
Oh yeah.
I definitely...
I'm trying the IL grab for a few tries. Oh,
That's fair.
Okay, that was the closest one. We're not gonna get it tonight.
I have moments in this game where I'll go for, like, the SMB1 cycle on something, and I will fail miserably, and then I just feel dumb.
That's totally understandable. I always get that way when I go back to any of the originals.
Come on, I want a warp goal to end it. I think it'd be fun.
We're seeing a lot of SMB1 though.
Now Green Goal can do it.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, we got both bot faces.
Here's the
Off face.
yeah.
Yeah, we are just...
So this is the master version. The platforms are moving significantly slower. And the cycle is slightly different. So of course the red platform with the bumpers is the first one you can get on. Of course. 5 drums! This is one of my favorites.
We are not seeing any warp goals here.
This is a relatively warpless run. Like, there were some good warp goals to start, but a lot of this has just been like, ooh.
What if there's a warp goal on stage 100 that sends you back to, like, 95?
Oh my
It'd be
gosh.
funny.
Oh, I will go for any warp goal on stage 100. Are you kidding
As
me?
you should, I would do it.
It all comes down to this last stage. We'll have to see what we end up getting.
I forget if that works.
Watch it be like Ruin or Simple.
Oh my gosh.
Watch it be a bonus stage.
Okay. If it's a bonus stage, I'll
Play it out.
finish it.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Travel.
Travel, in which case I will
Die.
try to fall out.
Hey, you gotta perfect clear it. That's how you move on.
What is stage 100?
Simply be the first person to perfectly Privaloid. Oh my god.
My beloved. My beloved.
I thought you were gonna exit to main menu for a sec. Oh.
Hey.
Ooh. Beautiful. In time.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot to call that.
No, it's fine. You sounded locked in, and you did that beautifully.
That was awesome. That was a really good last stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was my time, by the way?
I'm waiting for it to end. It looks like a 41-24.
That's not bad with how many stages I had to play.
Yeah.
What stages did we skip? Twin Attacker, Drum, Composition, Clover, Buoy. Oh, that's a shame. I like Buoy. And then those two took me forward one.
Skip
Curve Bridge.
Huge.
That's a
And
good-
dodge
and-
maze.
oh my
Wow.
God, free fall and clutch.
Yeah, I love free
That
fall.
is an insane
Wow.
couple of stages.
Were there any more warp goals after this?
Were there any other warps?
There
Yeah,
were.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you just played the rest of this out.
You didn't get launchers. Oh, randomizer. So we skipped.
I did get Randomizer. It skipped Momentum,
No, we
Metamorphosis,
skipped
Tears,
Tears.
Hitter.
Oh no, not tears.
Okay, I'm at the very least playing these four because these four are awesome and I want to try and show off Tears Red.
True.
Alright, fair enough.
And, like, and my excuse for playing Momentum is it's a serious contender for my favorite stage in the entire series. So,
That is a good pick. I do like Momentum a lot. I think it's like very up there when it comes to SMP2 stages.
Ready?
yeah.
Go!
Like, honestly, so much of World 8 I absolutely adore. Like, Pistons, Soft Cream, Momentum, Entangled Path, and Vortex are all in the same world. And I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah. All right, let's see you cook on Tears.
Wait, was this the only factory stage?
I think so. We didn't see a lot of
I didn't
factory.
see much, yeah.
Ready?
Because we got unused soft cream and challenge mode soft cream, but not. Nice.
Whoa, let's go. Second try.
Where are we going?
You can try for that. It's really
Oh, it
good.
would have been an
Max
intense
strength.
stage.
The
What?
max
The max
distance
distance.
from Tears
Oh.
Red Bull.
Kind of a
If you
bummer
got that
we
in the run, we all would have screamed.
would have popped up.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, let's
That's nuts.
check Green Goal.
That is insane.
You know what? I'm gonna try to get a Green Goal like 2 or 3 times off the red wire, and then I'll just go for the green.
I'll bet.
I'm trying to like go for a completely unnecessary flex right now.
Oh,
Oh my god.
All right, one more try. One more.
I
try.
clench. You got it.
Don't-
Ah.
That's like the worst attempt out of
That's
all of them. All
second
right,
one,
that's
Mm-hmm.
that's the game saying time to die on the green wire.
Ready?
Apparently that 10 warp took all of my wire strength to get across. Never mind.
Hopefully there aren't any wires in what's coming up next. At least that I know of.
Ooh. Does that take you back?
No,
Oh,
it keeps
you
me
in
in
place.
place.
Wow.
Huge.
So that's something that actually didn't happen during the run, but can happen. A warp goal can take you 0 stages.
Yeah, that is a distance of 0. Yeah, great stuff, Snowball. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then after Tears in a warpless run would have been this.
Yep. Dang, that was crazy.
That was a pretty good run. I'm pretty happy with that,
Heck yeah.
given how few stages
Yeah.
I
You played
got to
very
skip,
well.
and also
Mm-hmm.
unused air hockey went by quick. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think that was like the stage you got hung up on the worst, and that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, that was really good.
We got
Yeah.
3 of the 4 unused stages, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be on for this next run, but any shoutouts or anything, Snowball, before we take a quick break?
I think I'll wait for shoutouts until after the next one.
Understandable. Yeah, do not go away, anybody. We're going to take a quick break. Coming up right after this, Snowball will be back along with Deadline as we have a Banana Blitz Mania race to give a brief rundown about what that is, so y'all aren't wondering during the whole break. is, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Y'all know that game? it was remade into Banana Blitz HD, and some of those stages were ported over to this game as custom levels and then adjusted a little bit to be more fun, to add some extra goals. It'll be a good time. Custom levels are in fact in this game, and we will be seeing them very shortly, so stick around. Go get some water, stretch your legs if you need to, but we will be right back in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone, to Parallel Universe. Thank you all for sticking around during the break. I am Helix, and we have a showcase now of custom levels. That's right, custom levels are in Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, but I will let our runners, Deadline and Snowball, explain a little bit more about what this is.
Yeah, so Banana Blitz Mania, if you've played Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, you know about that game. It is a Monkey Ball game with jumping in mind, and all of the levels are designed with that in mind. However, with the release of Banana Blitz HD, being on the same framework as Banana Mania, there has recently been a project to port all of the stages from Banana Blitz HD over to Banana Mania and make them playable without jumps. So a lot of the stages you're going to see are familiar if you've played Banana Blitz, and some of them have been redesigned to accommodate for the lack of jumps. And right now, I will say that the pack is still very much a work in progress. Only the first 3 worlds are completely done, and we will be playing through those and going through all of the goals. Some of the stages now have warp goals, which were not a thing in Banana Blitz, so Snowball and I are basically going to be racing to try and get every single goal on every single stage in the fastest amount of time.
Yep. And also, because this current build has all of the stages in a practice mode, we will have to do a lot more menuing. However, we do get access to a quick retry button, which is very handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but besides that, did we miss anything, Snowball?
I don't believe so. I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I think if anything else comes up, we'll mention it during the run. But I think we're all set.
All right, Swimfly, do you want to give them a countdown?
Sure. All right, let's get this race underway in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck to both
Good
runners.
luck. Wouldn't be a Monkey Ball game if the first stage was not a very straightforward hold-up stage. That is very, very usual for Monkey Ball games to sort of get the player, vibing with the controls.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and something else I should mention about this pack is that since Banana Mania has all its stages with their own names, that means that we had to do the same thing for all the Banana Blitz stages. So now they all have names that you can refer to them by. These names were actually chosen as a result of a community submission and voting poll that we did within the Monkey Ball community. We basically let anyone submit names for every level in the game and then later vote on which ones they thought fit those stages best. So those results were put into this mod pack.
Also, the goals here are entirely custom, I believe, correct?
Yes, they are. I did the concept art for the goals, and they were modeled by our friend Fanta. Very cool person, very talented artist, and a level creator within the community. Shoutouts to them.
Ready?
Now we've got our first bounce pad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that gave you a
for
lot of speed.
One of the easiest stages in the run.
Yeah.
Also, you may be noticing that the stages are not in their Banana Blitz world backgrounds. They will be, at the very least, on release. I don't know about any of the other test builds, but had a really good collision course until like the last hit that sent me straight into the party ball.
Oh.
like it's like that collision course. I love that stage. Like there are some really good stage names throughout this pack, and a small handful of some of my suggestions actually made it in. The stage isn't quite in the game yet, but I think it's 4-8 has a name that I'm particularly proud of. It's going to be called Pharaoh's Throne.
Yeah, there were a lot of cool name submissions. I was loving going through and like proving them all.
Ready?
That steep
Also,
slide
you
was
may have
so
noticed
sick.
that
You
may
want
have
to try that
noticed
once.
that a steep slider was in the Monkey Ball 2 world background. That's because it just wouldn't fit in the Monkey Ball 1 world background.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, a couple of these stages are very big, so we will see a little bit of background clipping. That will not be a thing in the final release. They will. There still hasn't been a way to port custom backgrounds into Banana Mania, so we can do levels, but they all have to be within the like actual like backgrounds that are provided in the base game.
Also, I cannot believe that the birds blowing the gusts of wind on crosswinds are like the birds are there.
Yeah.
With the particle effects too. I know that was a
Yeah.
tricky thing to get working at the time.
Yeah.
And now there's a bonus stage. The bonus stages are now not in the middle of the
Ready?
worlds, but at the end, just because of flow of things for this test build. We still have to play those. We still have to grab all the bananas on those.
If you're familiar with Banana Blitz HD, there are no boss fights in this game or in this pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully.
I was gonna say, thank goodness.
Now moving on into the jungle. So now we're actually going to be at the Monkey Ball 2 World 1 theme. This world has some really cool strats in it. I can't decide if I like the strats as a whole in World 2 or World 3 more, because World 3 also has some really cool ones. Also, the World 2 custom goals in this pack look so good.
All the custom goals are just so well done. It's one of my favorite things about this project.
Yeah, the fact that custom goals weren't a thing in Banana Mania previously, and then we just figured out, oh wait, it's actually like incredibly easy. They could have done this the whole time.
Yeah, and now on this stage, Nazca Park, you may have noticed that I did the quick retry button immediately. And that is so that way, when I go through the blue goal on this first clear, I don't have to watch the full pan with the stage name and all that info. Because if you clear a stage in practice mode on your first attempt and then press the retry button, you'll still be on. I just actually menued to retry. Are you kidding me? It'll still be on first load. And since this stage has 2 goals that we have to play, that means at least 2 attempts for me, at least 3 attempts because I fell off going for the green. What is? I am getting the worst hit onto the the last set of triangles going
That's smart.
towards the cliff.
I didn't think you'd do a deadline, just did.
Yeah, deadline.
Deadline was
Oh,
running along the sides, but both strats work.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it looks like
The next warp goal in World 2 is significantly easier than that.
I was gonna say it looks like Deadline had taken the lead, but I was wrong because Deadline still needed to do the blue goal. But this is
Getting
quite
closer.
close now.
Yeah, that's the thing about like World 2 and especially World 3 is that there could be a lot of swings that put either of us in the lead. Not over till it's over.
Yeah, and I am almost certainly not going to win this race unless I get very lucky, because on the second to last stage, I am going to be going for a very ill-advised strat to go for in an RTA. But
Yeah,
I need the style points.
she is going to be going for the swag. I recently crafted a safer strat on that stage that I'm going to be shooting for. Also because I don't know the swag strat by memory. Ooh.
Alright, now we got our next warp goal. I am going to once again do the quick retry, as that will just save a few seconds. The warp goal is, in my opinion, both easier and faster than the blue goal. So I'll start with blue, and I've already messed that up. So we have to try again. That was really the most pathetic possible fallout I could have had. There we go. And now the green goal, which is way easier and also way cooler. The green goal is now hiding underneath the blue one.
Ooh, just sneak in there. Nice.
Yeah, you can just shoot.
Y'all did that at
under
almost exactly the same time too. That was cool.
Deadline's got to do the blue one, so still a little bit behind, but still a very close race. You're separated by only one goal.
Took a not so favorable death on roundabouts. That stage has a very specific setup that lets you take it really fast, and it's otherwise a pretty slow stage to play out normally. But if you get the lineup, you can get a really nice time on it.
Yeah, I just played it safe from the get-go.
Yeah.
I don't know the setup for the faster strat on it. I'm also playing it safe on Swivel Bridge, because Swivel Bridge has a very temperamental strat where you can sort of clip off the front of the bridge and land on the swiveling bridge part before the cycle ever lines up for you to get on, and then you can actually beat the cycle out and get across, but it is really...
Deadline just did it, but didn't beat the cycle. Like, as you were describing it, Deadline didn't get the cycle.
I've been getting it pretty consistently in practice, but it is very hard. There is a lot of, like... The collision of the bridge does not favor erratic movement, so you can potentially bump off of one of, like, the splintered pieces of wood, and it is not a fun time. So getting that strat is always a gamble, but you can at least, like, if you don't make the cycle, you still get onto the bridge at least.
I didn't get quite the fast goal entry I wanted on Branching Decline, but it was still a first try, so I will gladly take it. Now we've got the most temperamental trim in the entire run. Rainbow Rings. The trim will just sometimes decide you are not making it through this attempt. Sort of like that, right there.
Oh god, yeah.
I need to stop trying to menu retry. I'm losing time to that. There we go. That's better. I wonder if either of us will lose time on what is the next stage? Swiss roll, by missing a banana and having to back up slightly.
Yeah, my heart is like pounding thinking of Swiss roll because like I'm thinking I'm gonna miss it. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna miss it too. It is deceptively difficult to get through that stage without missing the banana at least once.
Landing on Deadline's behalf.
I was gonna say, what the heck just happened to you in the Deadline?
That was a very aggressive Rainbow Ring.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that Rainbow Rings was kind of a fluke.
Another bonus stage coming up here for Snowball.
Well, I had to sidestep that quick to pick that banana up. I'm sort of cutting my speed a bit.
Perfect.
I got through it without missing a banana. That is unusual. I'll take it though.
You love to see it.
And we've got the last world 3, the, what is it, Smooth Sherbet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These goals are maybe my favorite in the entirety of all 10 worlds. I love the torches, I love the little pine tree on top. It's like a Christmas cabin and it's just so warm and cozy. Now we've got the hardest warp goal by a pretty significant amount.
Ready?
With bobsled, this goal is so hard that it's a red goal instead of a green. So, see how this works. I'm going to try to land on the bridge. That was a very strange bit of collision. That didn't go so well. I've never seen that hit off of the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge and the stage like act weird sometimes.
Oh shoot.
This is one of 2 of the big sliding stages for World 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And the other one is even bigger.
Deadline swishing the red goal first try. Snowball getting it shortly after.
What was that save, Snowball? Oh my goodness.
Well
I'm
done,
playing
both
like
of you.
volleyball over here over the bridge. Oh my god, I went to course select. I need to go back in for the blue.
Goes Deadline. Deadline saves it. Ooh. And the race shifts.
Deadline's gonna save some time over me. That was such a silly mistake.
Another stage that benefits from the changes made by Sushis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is an example of one of the stages that is very primarily jump focused, but not anymore with these bounce pads. Basically, just like if you played like a Super Monkey Ball 2 like custom level pack, it's just like the jump pads in those games.
Bobsled is not my friend today. I should have taken the blue goal. Part of me was like, I want to take the blue goal with this attempt and go for the gold dunk on red because the gold dunk on red is just so cool.
Yeah.
But I was like, I kind of have to go for the red with that save that happened. All right, finally through bobsled. Now I can actually leave the stage.
Oh. Good try, Deadline.
Yeah. More consistent on second load anyway. Sometimes it works on first load, so I like to give it the gamble. Oh, it didn't work there.
Which strat?
Bumper ballet green.
Oh, I actually find that easier on first load.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been having better luck with it on second load, but I don't know, it's inconsistent sometimes.
Yeah, that is a strat that really goes in waves.
Such is the nature
Right, now
of
I'm-
Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania.
In this
I'm
case,
coming into
Blitz. This is
bumper
mostly
ballet.
Blitz collision.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
blame
combined
both,
effort,
honestly.
yeah.
This is a combined effort.
Oh, I almost got the line drive.
Ooh. That's so satisfying when you get like the low hits.
Yeah, I got, I think in the Marble Marathon a few weeks ago, like a 55 on the green goal, which I've never seen before or since then. I wish I could figure out how to replicate it because that hit, I mean, it's not that much time that it saves, but it still is like anywhere from 0.2 up.
Gotta ask you, crash Deadline. That one took a minute.
Yeah,
to load.
no, Lariat has a lot of custom objects, so it takes the longest to load out of any stage in this pack.
Gotcha.
I was also thinking your game crashed
Custom
because
stages take
because
a while to
usually
load.
there's yeah, well, and usually there's an animation on the loading screen, and it just was completely frozen.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah, no, the way it like loads, I don't know exactly how it works, but the way the custom stage loader functions, it's like it loads the stage in first, and then it has to load in like each of the individual assets. Like you can see it loading in real time in the console. But it's just like working extra hard for custom stages here. And I'm gonna do a lineup. I don't save that. So for Alpine Slider, I'm taking that fast strat by just trying to get a lineup on a banana that is right in front of the goal, and if I hit that, if I land on that banana and then neutral, should give me a straight goal entry like that.
oh wow.
That's a nice strat.
Usually gets me a low 51, got a little bit of a slow entry there. It's all good, not by much. This stage coming up right here sucks, and the changes that were made do absolutely nothing to fix it. It is just, it's not the mod creator's fault, it is just this stage is terrible and should not have been made.
Oh yeah, Avalanche.
Yep.
Yeah, Avalanche is garbage.
Like, this pack isn't even finished right now, and this is already the worst stage in the pack by far.
Oh yeah, and there's, I mean, I don't even think there's a way for 10-5 to be as bad as this.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Banana Blitz stage design is really hit or miss. It's a little better in, this custom level pack, just due to some changes from the creator, but oof,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the levels just aren't good, and there's only so much you can do to fix that.
Yeah.
Other times, they're really good. The stage design in Banana Blitz is so funny.
All right, the last real stage.
All right, time for me to
and then
go
a bonus
for
stage.
a very stylish but very inconsistent strat.
Yep, meanwhile, Deadline is going for the safer strat on that same level. Ooh, we all are neck and neck right now.
Mm-hmm. This is the stage where it all comes down to, really.
Ready?
I'm
Ooh.
screwing
I'm
with this movement.
The safe strat pays off.
I was very scared for that landing. Landing on this stage is always like a heart puncher.
Gosh, how many times am I going to do the freaking scoops in the slide backwards before I realize I'm doing them backwards? Still haven't registered that.
I'm just going to be coming up for Deadline. It is on the last stage right now, the final bonus stage.
Ready?
It's fun. Come back around for that. Okay, time comes when I get the perfect here for me. And time.
Ready?
GG's. I mean, Luge was basically the deciding factor.
Mm-hmm.
What Snowball said would happen is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it though when she
Let's
hits
go
this.
game knowledge.
Yeah, I need to see her hit this. Oh,
I never just jumped that half pipe. That has never happened.
There he is. There's Samba. Ooh, close.
The thing that makes this strat especially difficult for me specifically is my eyes don't have the greatest depth perception in the world. And this is kind of a very small window of the stage that I'm trying to hit. I'm just like not getting the...
yeah, there's like such a specific movement on the slope that you have to get.
There it is.
Ooh. Yeah, that movement is so tight.
The only way that would have worked is if I got like a super lucky hit off the back wall that sent me like down the slide.
I don't
Oh!
That was
goodness.
super
I was
close.
hoping you'd get the bounce off of the wall there.
I've only ever like dunked this once, and it was the first time I cleared the strat.
Ooh.
God, I hate those two igloos that are there in the decoration. Because they block everything. They block it in RTA, they block it in IL. They're just not friendly.
You
Oh.
clipped straight
Ah.
through, by the way.
That
Yeah.
was fascinating.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm aware.
Let's go!
there it is.
I like how it's the one where you've clipped through the side too.
Yeah, that had no right even getting to the hard part of the stage, which is the dunk. All right, time is going to be coming up for me when I get the perfect on this stage. Worth it.
Absolutely
Heck yeah.
worth it.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, no, we gotta find like a consistent setup for that lose strat, because I want to start going for that too without having to do the RTA safe one. It's so cool when you get it like the straight dunk into the goal.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm coming up for Snowball.
And
time. Awesome. GG Snowball. That was a really fun race.
that was a very fun race.
Yeah. So that was Banana Blitz Mania, Playtest Village 1. This, like I said earlier, this pack is currently in development still. But if you want to play the levels that are provided in the first playtest build, you can download it on the Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania Game Banana page, where most of the mods are hosted. I kind of blanking on what I want to say here.
Well, in the meantime,
Is it?
Snowball,
Yeah.
I understand you have to get going after this, so any shoutouts?
Yeah, shoutouts to the Banana Era speedrunning server and community for being super friendly and encouraging. Shoutouts to, of course, Sushis for making this this amazing custom level pack. It's practically fan-made DLC.
We love to see it.
And of course, shoutouts to Deadline and Fanta for the goal creation, because these goals look amazing.
You mind if I hop in quickly?
There's the smooth one.
Is-
Shoutouts to Swimfly for making the randomizer mod that I played in the run before, and just a whole lot of mods in
Can I
general.
add one more shout out to your list?
Sure.
I just want to shout out Piggywig 2000 for making the custom stage loader for Banana Mania. Without his custom
Oh my
stage
God,
loader,
yeah.
like we wouldn't have half of this, admittedly.
Yeah,
Like it would all
none of
be
this
pure
would have happened without
concept.
Piggy.
So I want to add that one because a lot of credit is due there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was a good catch. Glad we got that shout out in.
Piggywig, my god.
Yeah, and then of course, just like shoutouts to my friends over at FPE, and you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, pretty much anywhere at Snowball SMB. The SMB stands for Super Monkey Ball. That needs to be made very clear.
Yeah, we have many abbreviation neighbors.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be everything from me.
All right, thank you so much, Snowball, for being here. Deadline, you as well. Of course, Deadline will return for the final run of the night. But with that said, we're going to take a quick break. Up next will be Swimfly showing off. How do I describe this? There's some very interesting mods that alter the gameplay in very fun ways.
I have fun.
Definitely stick around. I promise you want to see these.
have fun.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a break. As we're taking this break, do me a favor, everyone. If you've missed any of this show, if you've missed any of the show before us, do all the things, or any of the other Hotfix content, head on over to youtube.com/gamesdonequick. You can catch it all there and drop a sub while you're at it. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you are enjoying the content. Anyway, with that said, we will be right back. Do not go away. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Parallel Universe, the show all about community-created content. We are rolling on, pun intended, with our Banana Mania mod showcase. Before we get into things, I just want to remind everybody watching, everybody in Twitch chat, that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. So if you enjoy Parallel Universe, if you enjoy the show right before us, do all the things with Mr. Shasta, or any of the other Hotfix programming, please consider subscribing to the channel. But with that said, we are entering Swimfly block.
Let's
Swimfly is
go.
here to show off
everyone.
two really cool mods. So, Swimfly, what's going on here?
So, hello everyone. I like modding this game. I like making code mods. I like changing around game values and just generally playing with this game and making it a little bit more of a sandbox. The last 3 runs, the remaining 3 runs on the night, are all mods that I put together over the years. They're actually all 3 originally April Fool's jokes. I kind of forgot that Invisiball was released on April Fool's, but that's coming up next. The first mod, though,
Amigo.
I'm just going to let it speak for itself to start. We're going to show it off on Gravity Slider. But I was just messing around with the game files one day, or just like looking around in the game, and I found a specific toggle that just kind of turns off friction. So for April Fool's 2023, I turned off friction. Normally, you do not get that much speed on this stage, but you can see on the input display. Hang on, this would be a good example. My input display, the left octagon is my movement, the right is camera controls, and then the other two are buttons. I'm not touching anything right now, and I'm still just picking up speed at a ridiculously alarming rate. So
That is insane.
that is the main gist of what is happening here. Another side effect, I did this intentionally. I halved the timer of every stage. So instead of having the normal 60, for most stages you will have 30. Any that it's different, you will have a different amount of time. So any that are 30, it'll be 15. Exam C will be 90. It'll be 45. So that's this mod. It makes everything much harder to control, and on stages that are large, it is very, very fast. I will be running SMB1 Expert. I will be using jumps because not every stage plays well with this mod. I'm pretty sure there's one in here that's like basically impossible without jumps. So just for a little bit of quality of run, we're going to be using jumps for this. This one was not quality tested. I'm going to be perfectly honest. The other two that we'll be showcasing after this were quality tested. I just wanted to see what would happen if I turned friction off and then released it to the public. So that's what this is. But with that fun intro out of the way, I'm ready to go if somebody wants to count me down.
I got you. All right, if you're ready, I'll count you down.
We good to go?
All right.
Felix?
Alrighty, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right,
Good luck.
let's do this. Thank you.
Good luck. I'm excited for this.
Oh god.
Admittedly, SMB1 has a lot of small stage designs. You might not see it too much compared to normal. You might see it right here. You're probably going to see it here on Branch, because Branch kind of moves. I'm going to go for a fast strat here. Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
Skipping straight halfway up the wire. You do not get that much speed normally.
That is insane. I actually have not seen a lot of the no friction mod in action, so this is mostly new for me.
Dodecagon is one that doesn't play nicely with it. I'm just going to skip most of this with jumps because there really isn't much to it. I mean, it's kind of a precision stage, but I can just do this with jumps, and it just...
Yeah.
There's not much new. There's not much new ground being treaded there with no friction. Similar with Exam C, I'm just going to jump for the wire. The wire is harder because I don't slow down naturally. I don't have that friction. So this is significantly harder than playing it normally.
Yeah, this is actually the stage I was probably concerned about the most. Really helps that the stage was nerfed. If this was original stage mode Exam C, that would be unbelievably hard because the wire would be half as thick.
Yeah.
But
No, I
yes,
imagine
this is-
this messes with your muscle memory so much.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I can't even
What I'm
imagine.
used to.
I think I only played story mode when I played this, so...
Ugh.
Yeah, this one's a little bit cursed. There we go. Not too many tries, I'll take it.
That was pretty good. You gotta take a bit to adjust into it.
Skeleton is a funny strat that I discovered, which is just I can jump straight down.
Oh, you can just do that. I guess that makes sense.
That's awesome.
And then tracks, I'm gonna do a modification of the normal skip because you just kind of can. I can just build up enough speed to do. Oh, I gotta clip early.
You go so fast.
You go so fast. Normally you're supposed to go up here and then run across to build up a bit of speed and get this clip, but you can just do it from a running start while playing with this mod and just jump over.
That is ridiculous.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Oh my god.
See, this mod's fun.
I can tell.
Thank you for making this.
I love making stuff like this. It's so much fun to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if anyone in chat has played any form of Banana Mania mod, chances are it was made by this wonderful person right here.
I like to cause problems in a fun way. Oh,
It works.
Goodbye.
They are fun.
No downhill hard for me. But I don't,
Yeah, this-
I'm not even touching anything, I'm just jumping. I feel bad, it's not on my input display. I don't have a B button on my input display.
Yeah, how else are we gonna know for the IL strat?
Hurry up! 10, 9, 8,
This is the stage that I'm pretty sure without jumps is impossible, so I just kind of have to jump down the middle and just kind of let
Right.
gravity take the wheel.
Oh,
like-
yeah, because you really can't slow down
You
to maneuver
cannot.
as you
Like,
need.
hang on.
Oh, wow.
I'm holding down. You can see that I'm holding down, and this is as slow as it gets. But at the same time, even if I make it through, I'm running out of time because of the
Yeah.
out of time.
Yeah, and like slowing down is like basically the same speed as like if you played the stage normally with no mod.
Oh, I forgot the last jump. Dang. Okay.
Oof.
Hurry up.
1, 2. Crap. You get so much speed. Like, I could hold back in the air and maybe it would help a little bit, but it would not help enough. There's
Right.
no fixing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Also of note is that, like, the timer is only 15 seconds, because this is a 30-second stage normally instead of 60.
There we go.
Oh.
Alright, good enough. Thank you.
Let's go.
We're through.
We take that.
Another secret wire stage coming up here.
Oh boy, yeah.
I do not like playing this one on this mod either.
Here's my beloved. I love this movement in the regular game, but with the frictionless
No
mod,
friction,
it
it
sounds
is-
horrifying.
Yeah.
Yep, you just don't slow down. Like, at all.
I'm particularly worried about one stage later in the run, but I feel like you're just gonna skip over that one.
I'm curious. Which one?
Oh, I think you'll know.
I'm also worried about one of the. It might be the same level Deadline's thinking of.
Yeah, I think we're thinking about the same stage.
There's only a few that I just straight up skip. And it's just because they don't really work well with the mod. But I try to play every stage that I can, as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like, this is technically a jump speed run, but I'm trying not to rely on it.
Right. Oh, what do you do here? Oh, just same thing. No biggie.
I have to slow down a little bit because if I just hold up, I kind of go a little too fast. I don't get a quit.
Yes, biggie.
Oh, never mind.
Let's go.
That's not consistent because of it going so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Let's go, Invasion.
Oh no.
Better not be the one you were worried about.
It actually wasn't, but I
this is
forgot.
the one I was thinking of.
This one's easy.
I always like wipe this stage from my mind, so I never think about it.
I'm always thinking about it.
There we go. It's not hard.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
Made it look not hard.
Just gotta slow down a little bit. Going fast on that stage is hard. Like even in vanilla, but like slowing it down, taking your time, makes it significantly easier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what to do on this one. I'm just gonna wing it. Look at that. Yeah.
I feel like it would just be like similar, yeah.
Can't play this
for some-
normally because I'm just like as soon as I gain momentum downhill, it's basically impossible to stop.
Yeah. So you have to position yourself so carefully.
This is one that seems like it would benefit from no friction, but it doesn't really. Because like with the bumpers showing up as quick, like I mean I guess it makes skips a little faster, but it doesn't really do too much. If I'd time out, I would have skipped it.
Wow.
0 seconds.
Swing
The
bar
timer on
one.
some of these
Let's
stages.
go. Alright.
Oh, let's
Full send it.
Always
Go,
zooming.
go. Yes!
Oh my god.
This stage is not a threat.
No one should ever be allowed to see someone going that fast on that stage. What was
I
that?
love that stage. So much fun. This
Yeah,
run
it definitely
is
seems like this
so
mod
fun.
affects some stages way more than others.
Oh,
Like some of
yeah.
them are basically unaffected, but
The way
was
you had to take paperwork so slowly.
Yeah.
yeah,
I have to play that one safe. Can I just... Okay, yeah, I can.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I had leveled out.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it makes sense.
Alright, how fast can we go through this one? Admittedly, I didn't experiment too much.
Yeah, like
Oop. Alright, fast enough to hit the party ball.
way too fast.
Alright, let's just let gravity do its thing. Wow, I really didn't have to touch it much after getting downhill.
This mod is just like that one commercial for Super Mario Kart where it's like there's two speeds, fast and way too fast.
Yeah, pretty much. Ugh.
Oh,
This is a weird one because trying to slow down there is hard. Because trying to slow
Yeah.
down is hard. Case in point. There's a lot of that in this run. Just because I'm not used to having to slow down so early. So I
right.
just die like that. Just the simple.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just like, because like, for Monkey Ball movement, a lot of the time there'll be stages where you'll have to like just like nudge the control stick to give your monkey like a little bit of a boost of speed, and then they naturally slow down. But if you do that playstyle now, like you're not slowing down. Like you have to be the one in control of when you like accelerate or decelerate. But you seem to be adjusting to it really well.
Once you get used to it, it's not the worst thing in the world. It makes stages harder. I'm not gonna like pretend that all of this is easy. But once you get used to it, it is just a different skill set.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just skipping this one. There's no merit to playing blind. Thank you,
That
jumps.
is
Very
absolutely
cool.
based.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just the normal jump strat, but I'm just not playing blind. I'm not wasting 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Fun one.
Nope. No one comes to GDQ for that.
Oh, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen here.
Oh,
Send it.
Yes!
let's go! That's so sick.
That is exactly what I was hoping for.
Amazing. Fall down. Pretty standard.
Not much really changes on falling strats like that. Thankfully, there aren't
Yeah.
too many of those in this.
Oh, this one's gonna be
Alright, we're gonna see
interesting.
if I can just full send it on the right. It'd be funny. Aw. Alright, do it
Oh
again.
my god. You
more
accelerate so fast.
It's so aggressive. Come on. Aw.
Oh,
Almost.
I see the vision.
Lost a little bit too much speed from that clip. Oh,
Aw.
same situation.
Yeah, the left side's easier because it's just more of like a straight path of piles there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Now I'm playing silly.
I love how it doesn't matter how much speed you can get on the stage, it's still twin cross at the end of the day.
Yep. I mean, I could play it slow and like I could get through it, but this is more fun, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Whoa,
Oh,
how did you?
Aw.
Oh, okay.
almost had it.
I was gonna say, how did you not fall off? But then you did. Oh, it's just being mean now.
Yeah, that was cruel.
That collision was really unfortunate.
All right, we'll slow it down just to get through it. This is still hard with no friction, so I'll still play it out. It's like slowing down there. Getting the right amount of speed is tricky. To not do something like that.
Oof.
Yeah, this stage even like regularly is not free. So with low friction, yeah, I bet it's a little harder.
Yeah.
Corner transfers are fun.
Oh my gosh.
I almost didn't slow down there. It's getting used to the slowdowns is probably the hardest part of this mod. Once you get used to that, the rest kind of comes naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially just like playing, I like to think of it as exaggerated Monkey Ball.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You just have to do things earlier and just respond so much earlier. Everything is
Right.
just so much like more intense. Like normally you go, I think it's 5 bananas out on this stage, but I have to jump like a little early because I just get so much speed. That the normal,
I
the
use
normal
the
queue
timer.
doesn't work there.
I use a timer cue for that, but it looks
That
like you
wouldn't
jumped
work
off
either.
about half a second before I normally do. Yeah.
That's a fun one. Just have 3 conveyor parts.
I was gonna. Actually, you know what? No, you're the perfect person to make this comparison to. But like, would you say that like the movements for like small nudges when you're going slow, that feels similar to like how you would do it in like CBT, right? It's like it's the
That's
same.
another game, by the way.
Yes, another game. It's another game. It's in GDQ this year.
It's similar.
Yes, it is.
Go
Yeah.
with GDQ.
Shout out to
We're
GDQ.
not just crazy.
Very cool marble roller, indie marble roller.
Aw.
Also, yeah, this is the stage I was worried about.
Nah, we're skipping most of it.
Yeah,
This one's
I
a cool
figured.
jump strat though. Like I don't mind it. I probably could play it intended, but like I like the jump strat. It's cool. Because you can't just do that in the normal game. You don't get enough speed. You have to be quick with it. Don't. Let me go. Thank you. Again, not slowing down enough. There we go.
Nice.
That's the fun one.
Oh, this stage is probably a nightmare.
Kind of works. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just a little bit faster,
there
a
you
little
go.
less control.
I mean, this is the ice world, so really all we're doing now is
Being
just
realistic.
playing this as it was meant to be playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On the realism
Just-
difficulty now.
Canonically accurate ice world.
Oh. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Wait. There we go. That's better.
Ooh. That's clean.
A little more. This isn't one that benefits, so I'm gonna do my best to skip it. What? Aw. Alright, you know what? If we're gonna skip it, we'll do it fun. We'll go this way. We'll go to the right. Make it even harder on myself when I'm gonna skip it.
I was gonna say, it feels like you can, like, if you set up your jumps correctly, you could probably just, like, full send it.
Yeah, probably.
What the heck? I have some ideas here, and I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I get an idea on a marble rolling, it's not a good sign.
Oh, yeah, no. That's the fun part about mods like this. Like, it's... These mods are, like, so stupid conceptually, but when you get to playing them and feeling them out, your brain just starts getting flooded with ideas for ways that you can break the game.
Yeah, like there's no leaderboard or anything for any of this. I don't think people really even do RTAs, but it's like, it's just so fun to just mess around and try to do cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To
That
save
was
it.
terrifying.
The jumps were essential to slow me down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could just hold up on this one, at least to a degree. So I just like clip, right? Yeah.
That's
Like
hilarious.
relatively works. I got a timeout. No, I got
Nah,
time.
you're good, you're good.
There we go. This one I kind of just have to take slow. And do it in 2 cycles. 'Cause those curves are too much for friction. Or lack of friction. Hey,
Oh,
1 extra.
Oh wow. Nice hit.
Thank you. Alright, now that you're thinking about it, the next stage is going to be fun.
oh. Oh boy, I'm very excited.
Oh, yeah, good. I'm glad you're actually playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
Well, sure.
Bye!
We.
Oh.
Straight over.
Oh.
In 1 clean shot.
Oh, I have no idea how this stage would play out if you, like, played it normally.
It wouldn't be too bad normally.
Mm-hmm.
Corner transfers with a gap in the middle.
I believe. Oh.
Aw.
Man, the checker movement looks absolutely painful.
Another precision stage.
Many such cases in this category.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I can either just take... You know what, let's take Blue Gull. Let's go the long way. I haven't practiced it, but let's go Blue Gull. Let's go the long
You're
way.
playing crap in it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. We play crap it. Hello, crap it.
Hello, crap it.
What?
I mistyped it once.
Oh,
We
I
just
was-
called. We just called
Okay.
crap it.
I just jumped.
I didn't know what that. I was not familiar with that inside joke.
Can't jump.
Oh, now you are.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're inside the
I have a
joke now.
different idea.
It is a very fitting
You
name
think?
for the stage.
I think I could
What are
ride the
you What are you
outside.
cooking? Oh,
Okay, maybe.
Oh.
I
Oh
don't know if it
no.
would work.
I don't. Yeah, because then you
For
have
the
to like.
sake of the speedrun, we're gonna not find out.
Yeah.
I
No, because then
I wanna
you'd
get
have to
through
like catch
this.
yourself on something, and there's nothing there on that side. You'd have so much speed.
I
you
could, like,
don't
maybe
know
do it
how
here.
badly I want to boot the game myself and try this now.
Oh my god. You should totally stream this at some point. Before
I did, but
Rumble
again,
comes
no,
out.
I'll have to stream it again because it's been, you know, it's been like almost a year and a half basically.
Mhm.
It's been, well, not quite, but it's been over a year.
It's real. It's finally real. Ridge
my God.
skip. Ridge
That is-
skip. You can't do that in
Ridge
vanilla.
skip.
Let's go.
That
The
is so
fabled ridge
satisfying.
skip.
Oh, this one's
That's this. Oh no,
this
Mixer.
is stage. I think I can do this jumpless. I think. It's just
rush it, rush it, rush
very
it.
difficult. Yeah, there we go.
Oh!
I made that look easy. That's not easy.
That's so funny.
That's really hard.
I'm so glad you can one
See.
cycle that pretty easily.
Trying to like not completely die.
Oh,
Come on. Alright, you know what?
wait.
Do a lap.
You might be fine here because of the low friction. Yeah.
You win
Normally,
there.
without this
Good.
mod, that would be nearly unrecoverable.
these. Wow.
I didn't even think about it.
That is
It's
so
just like,
cool.
yep, I got it.
Oh, this stage is a nightmare. What? Yeah.
We're not doing
No.
that one.
Exactly.
I'm not
My
playing
thoughts
Clover. I'm
exactly.
sorry.
Oh my god.
Not fun.
That's a mage slim. I can't believe you don't care about the fans.
I'm not playing Clover. That stage is not fun. Alright, we're finally getting to the extras. There's a couple interesting ones in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's one or two that I might jump through. There's one I know that I'm gonna jump through just because it's not fun.
Yeah.
But off the top of my head, most of these are pretty entertaining as a, or just normal as a frictionless variant.
Ugh.
I like not having to touch the controller because it just keeps my momentum as I go across.
Uh-huh.
Like as soon as I get on the bridge and at a normal speed, I just don't have to touch the controller ever again. This one is tough because of the time limit.
Yeah.
And then combine that with not having friction. And
Oh yeah, 15
you-
seconds.
You have to like manage your speed so well.
yeah. That's
Very
that's
nice.
a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it's similar to the RTA strat with this one. There isn't too much that goes into it. Yeah, it's just a little easier.
Nice.
That's similar to just the normal strat and hard hitter. I think we saw Snowball do it earlier in the randomizer.
Yeah, something similar. Ferris wheel's so free.
It doesn't
Even
change.
freer now.
Wait.
This one
I'm
can just-
so
What do you do here?
This one I can just like basically send it.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say if it's no friction, then it's exactly like the jump IL,
Pretty much.
almost, kinda.
A little bit tricky,
Mm-hmm.
but it is possible. I've done it before.
Yeah. Yeah. Because with the jump IL, you get the downward movement faster.
There we go.
Oh, beautiful.
Love that one. Curl pipe.
Oh,
This is a
I'm so
funny
excited
one.
to
'cause I
see
can
this.
just like throw myself in it and see where I pop out the other side. Over the goal.
Ew. I hate that.
I like the ew.
You got a lot of those this run.
This is the one I'm just gonna skip because with a
Yeah.
15-second timer and no friction, I'm just gonna jump through this one.
Oh yeah, this would just be like twin cross again, but worse with just collision throwing you all over the place.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, didn't get the last jump.
Even skipping this with jumps is hard.
Yeah.
Because that collision is not consistent.
Mhm.
It is like
I wonder if
very.
Banana Rumble is gonna have jumps at this rate.
Yeah, I don't think it is. We haven't talked much about Rumble this. Beyond saying that it comes out in now 10 days if you're on Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to get this episode in before Rumble dropped.
Absolutely.
I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, this community has come a long way with modding. I have a show, a Hotfix show that's all about that.
Exactly.
We should have this on before we all stop playing it for a little bit.
Yeah, the community has just had like a bucket list of things we've wanted to do, like before the new game comes out, and it's been going pretty well.
There's like one more big thing left, which is Swimfly getting story mode record.
Right, yeah.
That is, yeah. I was going to talk about
It'll
that in
happen.
the next run.
You're so close, it'll happen. Yeah, next round is, you'll have time to talk about it. Wow, that
Nice
was
Sanctuary.
really clean. The
Few little
Sanctuary.
skips
Good
there, thank
job.
you.
Cleaned up that
All
movie
right.
very nice.
Time is coming up.
Woo!
As soon as I enter the goal on this stage, which I'm just going to jump it because nothing changes here. Wait. And... let me up
Don't
time.
get bonked.
There we go.
GG.
I don't know why the time is screwed up there, but I did not take an hour to clear SMD1 Expert.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's really
It's a
odd.
side effect of the mod. Like I know that it happens with the mod because it happened during practice, but it's really hard.
Oh, does it probably like adds all of the time that gets skipped from the
Yeah,
timer?
that's true.
Yeah,
I think that's what
That's what
happens.
I was
Could be
thinking.
messing with it.
I figured it had something to do with. Although that's still like way more time than you. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend to understand it.
Neither do I.
We do. We
This
do
mod-
funny things to this video game.
This mod is like 5 lines of code. I didn't bother looking any further.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You're gonna be right back for another run, so we're just gonna head right into this break. Do not go away. There is another equally funny, potentially funnier mod coming up next.
I'm so excited to show this off.
Yeah, you will be happy that you've stuck around. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a quick break. Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Parallel Universe and to the Banana Mania mod showcase. I alluded to it earlier, but Swimfly is back with a wildly entertaining mod. Swimfly, what's this one all about?
So this was my first I don't even know if this was my first mod, but this was definitely my first April Fool's mod. So this mod is called Invisiball. The concept will be fairly straightforward fairly quickly. I think it's just best explained like by just jumping into it, so I'm gonna kind of leave the introduction for in the run itself for the most part.
Okay, there we go. Things look more correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Please continue.
Yeah, like I said, this was one of my first mods. I don't remember if it was the first one I made, but it's fairly self-explanatory once we get into it, and I think that's just going to be the best way to do things. So I'm kind of just ready to go whenever everybody else is. I will say that this run is going to be crazy and very difficult. This is probably the most game knowledge required out of any of the runs of this game, period.
Mhm.
Aside from other categories of this same mod. But yeah, with that out of the way, I'm ready whenever everybody else is.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll let Helix do the countdown this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't got to do a countdown yet.
Let's go.
On go. 5, 4, 3, 2, ready, go.
All right, let's
Ooh.
do this.
I like that. That was good.
I had to throw it in.
First one of the night. All right,
There's no stage.
welcome
Wait,
to
what?
Invisiball. So,
Wait, so is there something wrong with your game?
no, this is perfectly intended behavior.
Huh.
This was Invisiball Banana Mania. The concept is fairly straightforward. Pretty much every stage is entirely invisible, with a few exceptions. The banana mark that you land on when you spawn in, the goal, banana models, buttons, and wormholes. And bumpers. Bumpers are also there. There's one stage where there's an exception, but we won't be seeing that. In the SMB2 Expert stage of Pachinko, I disabled bumpers so they don't... I didn't disable them, I hid the texture, so bumpers are invisible on Pachinko, but since it's a bonus stage, you're having fun anyway. there are a couple exceptions throughout the run that you'll see of stages that are not entirely invisible. But for the most part, everything is invisible. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really quickly. I will be using a mod called the Practice mod, which will enable me to fast retry on certain stages. It'll enable me to go back to first load, like we talked about before, where the stage has that spin-in animation. It changes the cycle on stages just by a little bit. There's one or two stages where that's going to be really important for me because a lot of this is just normalizing stages and like normalizing setups. Or, in this case, following the bananas. Because they went crazy with the bananas on this game, so the original theory for this was, are there enough bananas that you can just play this game completely empty?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the fact that they added a bunch of bananas in this game is very helpful for this in particular.
Yeah.
There are not this many bananas on these stages in the original Super Monkey Ball and Super Monkey Ball 2.
Honestly, with the stage textures off, it really puts into perspective just how overboard they went with the bananas in this game, because, like, especially here, oh my goodness.
This run is essentially just going to be a modified story mode run. Anywhere where I have a normalized setup, I will use it for a normal story mode strat. Some of the time, like this stage, it's just basically impossible to try to do that, so I'm just going to play this one intended to get through it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But this is probably the most intense game knowledge check out there for this game.
Yeah, and it just really goes to show like how proficient Swim is with story mode as a category, because like we mentioned earlier, for those who were here for the last run, like Swim has been shooting for story mode all levels record in this game, and they are very good at it, like extremely good. Their knowledge is unmatched.
My story mode all levels personal best is 1 second off the world record right now, which in a 31-minute run is very close.
Yeah, you've been within 10 seconds of record 3 times.
Within the past week.
Yes.
And getting 31s consistently at that, too.
You will get this.
Thank you. So this is kind of a combination of all of that knowledge, as well as just a little bit of normalization of other strats for the sake of Invisiball. But overall, a very fun run, I don't know if this is an interesting run to watch. Let me know what you think, because I mean, unless you have the knowledge of this game, it just kind of looks like I'm running on air, and then eventually I'll just be falling on air.
I mean, Helix and I both, like we're all speedrunners in here. Like, we know the series, and we love it to death, but, like, I think it's impressive to anyone, honestly.
I just feel bad for anyone who has zero knowledge of what these stages normally look like, because there's just, like, you have no idea what's going on right now, and I feel kind of bad, but this is a wild test of game knowledge. This one is kind of just a test of luck. This is one of the first stages that I'm just going to kind of throw myself at until it works.
Yeah. But I think not knowing what the stages look like is, like, part of where the wow factor comes for this category, because you never know what to expect if you're a spectator.
I see a message in chat that says, "Oh, it's interesting to watch, trust me."
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, there's your reassurance.
This stage, for anyone who doesn't know, is normally just a giant triangle with a bunch of square holes cut in it. And I've just kind of got to throw myself at it until I get to the goal.
Wow.
Oh, nice save.
I know roughly what I'm going for with the first hit, thank you, but the rest is just kind of completely throwing myself at it until it just puts me there.
Shouts to hold forwards.
Yay, hold up stage.
There are a surprising amount of hold-ups in this game, and
I will be
those
taking
will be
advantage
really
of some
helpful.
of them.
Yeah.
Where normally I might not in a normal story mode run, I will be taking advantage of some of them. Like on Gravity Slider, I could go to the sides, but I'm intended. Okay,
Someone in chat said Morgana stole the entire stage this time.
Normally there's a big roller coaster here that I'm just going to kind of jump down to the bottom of. I'm going to play it safe. But last time
That's
I
optional.
jumped straight in. That's how you're, like, the intended skip there. Like, that's the safe way to do it. I tried to go straight in because normally that's what I do in story mode runs. but not being able to see kind of hurts. Bumpy check, just going to take the outside because I'm guaranteed to get squares here, so I'm not taking risks going over holes or anything. Alright.
That is so disorienting, not being able to see the bumps.
I hate that one so much. Not as bad as some of the stages. There's really only 3 big problem stages in this run. We're going to approach one of them soon, and then there's like 1 or 2 in World 10 that get really bad. But overall, most of this is game knowledge. There's Eaton Floor, and then the other 3 that are really... I'll try it once. There's Eaton
I'm
Floor,
actually going for it. All right.
and then the other 3 that I mentioned before. So there's really only 4 stages that kind of just feel like luck in this run.
What?
I'll take the half skip.
You just
What?
Weird entry.
you just hit gravity slider and invisible.
I was
impressive, 'cause
panicking
this
when you were
this
in
one
the air.
doesn't change. This one doesn't change for me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, well, because this one's all set up.
that's just pure muscle memory. Yeah, amazing.
That's the fun part. I did have to normalize the next stage. I did have to go to a timer queue instead of a texture queue for this one, but I do it roughly the same as normal story mode.
Wait, no way you actually do this. Are you kidding me?
What?
You actually do the strat here.
What?
For those who don't know, the strat on totalitarianism, there are these discs that fall from the sky, and the strat is to get clipped forward by one of them as it's falling, and Swimfly just did that while not being able to see anything.
Yeah, there's a timer queue.
That is unbelievable. I get it. I get why it works, but I just can't believe it.
How are you doing alternative?
Alternatives.
Okay.
It's not impossible, but this is another one that's like really, really tough because you have the bananas in the middle of each of these platforms. At the same time, you don't really know where they start or end.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to hope. And there you go.
What?
Eventually, it just works.
All right, we're in World 2, and we're already losing our minds.
We get it. You're good at story mode.
World 3 is going to be the start of the decline. There's a couple stages in here that are a little bit tricky, but then
So,
honestly, it kind of turns into smooth sailing over to World 7. World 7 gets hard again.
shouts to Wavy Stairs and Ball Game.
Maybe stairs and ball game. Little fun side modding thing, but stage asset bundle modding is how this was done. So I just took each individual stage, which is stored as its individual file, and modified that file. Beyond that, as long as it's like within certain requirements, you can modify the other asset bundles of the game, and it can still be legal in a speedrun. So for some fun and entertainment value for myself, I modded a couple stage names. You can also see asset bundles in my custom Morgana skin, which has non-binary colors, and the non-binary Prime Ball made by Deadline. Alright,
Hey.
really quickly though, this is probably the next luck stage for the most part. I'm just going to kind of be throwing myself at this until it works.
Oh god, yeah, we were talking about the stage earlier.
This stage is a nightmare. Those golden treasure chests, which count for 10 bananas, are in the center of each of these platforms. So I can use them kind of as a metric. But
My goodness.
takes a little bit of game knowledge anyway. That end also,
I
I know that on the left side of the front of the goal is where the checker is, so I can use that to my advantage.
There's the game knowledge. That was
So-
really impressive.
This isn't a glitch. If you know the stage dribbles, you know it's about to happen. Yeah, okay.
Ugh,
So,
that.
this stage has big dribbles, like bubbles, that come down from the sky and just kind of crush you into the ground. So I thought it'd be funny with Invisiball to, instead of being bullied a little bit here, instead of making the entire stage invisible, just make the dribbles invisible, because then it makes it so much harder. Thankfully, I can do the same pause strat that Snowball did earlier if I just stop screwing it up.
Wow.
And just with a little bit of game knowledge of when it's going to come down, I can just go straight through.
That was awesome.
That's so crazy.
Same thing with push bar. I thought it'd be funny because with right after dribbles, there's a giant bar that comes in just like pushes you off to the side. But thankfully with speedrunning, you can ignore it anyway. But I made it invisible, so if you're playing it casually, have fun. That's about all I got. Oh, and Mad Rings.
Oh,
I
no.
forgot Mad Rings too. Another one where just made the main obstacle of the stage invisible, because it's a straight line otherwise.
Yeah.
Isn't so
I
much
was
else
gonna say,
going
that
on.
stage would be a nightmare if it wasn't a hold up.
Curvy options, this was also intentional. Some of the stages were just completely impossible when turned invisible, so there are a couple stages that, in addition to just being funny not being invisible, I felt it was just fair to not make them completely invisible.
Mhm.
So there's a couple of those in here, not too many, and I tried not to do it too often, but when you have to, you have to. Because I wanted this to be, this one was quality check, but the last one was not quality check, it was just kind of like thrown together and just call it a day. This one went through a good QA process.
Mhm. Yeah, you at least want these like funny packs to be semi-playable.
Yeah. Be doing a normalized version of downhill. Sure,
Oh.
that works.
I can't believe
I'm
you
amazed it
stuck that
stayed
landing.
on. I mean, normally I was hoping to
I-
just go in because I've been doing that in practice, but going to the side works. I'll take it.
I know that was a normalized version, but that was still wildly impressive.
Thank you. Too much. That might have been too much too, yeah. A little late. I'm a little late on the timer queue. There we go. Don't die, don't die. Thank you.
Do not die. Wow.
That was scary. That banana is like toward the back end of the corner at the bottom.
Mhm.
Into World 4. Another funny stage coming up soon. That we could just kind of get to ignore as a speedrunner, but again, funny casually. This was aimed to like be remotely possible for people who are casual about this game and not just entirely geared towards speedrunners. So we just removed the giant comb. It's just
Wow.
not there, and you don't get the skid marks either, so you don't know what's safe. You just kind of have to
Gone.
go off of like, you have to go off reflex.
Yeah, comb? What comb? That just looked like a long platform.
No comb. Beehive is another tricky stage because the normal strat does not work here because there is no banana, so there is no real texture queue. Yeah, there's a little bit of a setup or just a system that I have that works just with game knowledge of like where things are, where the bananas are, to make that work, make that look a little bit simpler. But in the middle, there's like a narrow beam that you have to go over, which is tricky, so I just try to jump over it using game knowledge. Dynamic Maze is a hold-up stage. You can do it faster by not holding up, but normalizing makes it so much easier to get through this stage, because normally I'd have to wiggle around on the floor and like try to dodge things. I can't really do that easily. Triangle holes, another hold-up stage.
I was gonna say, playing Dynamic Maze intended with this mod sounds just about as exciting as watching paint dry.
Yeah. So at that point, you're just playing blind too, which is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, on launchers, you get just the skid marks. If you can see it, there are just barely skid marks visible there.
Wow.
That's
I got a terrible
ridiculous.
shot.
No.
Yeah.
way.
But the
I
only
like how the
thing
bananas
visible-
kind of line the shape of the pillar.
There we go, that's a better
Yeah,
way.
that's pretty cool.
There we go. Just fall down in.
Beautiful.
Well, that was absurd. Most people struggle with that stage being able to see it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. That's one of the hardest stages casually, so.
Randomizer, gonna do the same thing Snowball did. I'm basically just gonna hold up. I use a little bit of a setup to try to get a guaranteed either green or blue, red goal. Green goal's faster, red goal's more common with that strat, so either or, I'll take it.
Very nice.
I am going for it. There's a pause strat on coin slots that hopefully I can just pause to. We're gonna rebuffer down. We haven't talked about rebuffering. We're gonna talk about that on Seesaw Bridges because I'm just gonna be following bananas on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And you nailed it. Oh
I
my
thought this
goodness.
one was just like goals floating in a void.
Coin slots, normally those goals come down and just kind of fall into little slots that are along the stage, but with a pause strat and a little bit of just timing, I can. Does somebody want to explain rebuffering while I'm following bananas?
Yeah, I got it. Pause strats in this game are kind of funny. They don't work exactly the way that they work in Monkey Ball 2. They're just a lot more difficult in this game because the pause menu is less responsive and there's some other various quirks with it. But in lieu of being able to rebuffer as we can in Monkey Ball 2 really quickly, we can just sort of let's see, unpause, and then immediately what I do is hit the Windows key to lose focus on the game, and the game will immediately pause again on the next frame. So sometimes we use that to rebuffer down frame by frame a certain pause frame that we want.
It doesn't work for every strat. It works for strategies that you're sitting still on, but for strategies that you have to move forward because of the way that pausing works, that does not work.
Yeah. Arthropod.
Smooth
I
sailing.
miss them.
I'm gonna see if I can hit it just to be funny. There's no shot
no.
it happens. But it'd be really funny if I got wormhole, right?
It would be funny, but I wouldn't be laughing. My mouth would just drop.
That had potential. That hit the banana in the right way. Okay.
That was not
Oh
awful.
no, I got rid of my visual cue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh, I see.
Okay, we're gonna...
wait, no, you're
this
good.
one. Okay,
Okay.
you know what?
Again.
I'll go for
Go for it again. Yes.
Fans.
That's too much. That's probably too much. Oh, it wasn't enough. Okay. Alright, this time I'm leaving the bananas down there, because if I aim in between the last two bananas down there, like, perfectly dead on, should be the bridge. Thank you. Another example of just normalization. Just using bananas and using patterns to my advantage. This game is so cool. I'm just...
No way. No way.
Aww.
Oh.
Almost had it. I don't think it was a true cam lock. There we go.
Ooh, clean.
Mode 5 for the most part stays the same. There's one strat I'm gonna take a little bit safer. Just because I can't see it very well. Shocker there. But there's one that I'm just gonna kind of throw myself at a little bit more. It's a controlled throw. It's not a complete toss, but
Oh my god.
So please tell me you're going for
oh,
beach ring.
absolutely.
Good.
It's,
Yes.
it works. Nothing changes.
It just works.
It just works.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
For anyone who knows that stage, normally those beads are just spinning around in circles. It's just a bunch of like flat lines in circles spinning around, and eventually they form a staircase. I essentially just jumped straight through while it was still like not in staircase form.
Yeah, there's some very particular inputs with relatively easy to learn cues for them. It's still a difficult strat because it's really precise, but there are relatively easy cues for those inputs. That simplifies the strat down quite a bit to where it can even be done even if you can't see the level, so...
Bananas help because for a while I was using a banana cue for my version of that strat, and then eventually I adopted yours and kind of found the in-between. Also, I haven't mentioned it up until this point, but it came to me on Jump Machine. Bananas are not visible on the minimap, which makes using the minimap basically worthless unless you can see the goal.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm also using the practice mod, which I accidentally coded the button to reset over the minimap button. So I can't adjust the size of my minimap,
Yeah.
which just further adds to the challenge, which I'm perfectly okay with. I don't care.
I think the only window you get to change your minimap with practice mode is like on the like spin in before the stage.
True. Could do it there.
I mean, you can also just
Yeah, where's the
change
fun?
that. You can just change the binding of that button,
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Real.
I guess.
I don't like being able to see. That's like the whole point of this. Alright. The bananas on this stage are on top of the cubes, so if I just use that knowledge... I gotta wait.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna be sitting here for a little bit.
Yeah.
The way cycles work
Man.
out.
Taking a break here.
Come on.
Yeah, as we are waiting for this, I just want to mention that our annual Juneteenth celebration is coming up June 22nd and 23rd. So that'll start a week from tomorrow, and you can use ! Juneteenth in Twitch chat to check out the schedule. Highly recommend. It's a great schedule.
Very nice. You're insane.
Oh my gosh, hits the combination strat too.
Bananas.
What a legend.
You stayed completely silent for that shout out and then just.
I was waiting.
Oh.
Get a good clip-on punch sauce.
Mm-hmm.
This is another stage that could cause problems. Ultimately,
Oh, God,
I think
yeah.
I've normalized it fairly well. There's one or two things I have to keep in mind here, which is extreme game knowledge. The golden treasure chests, the 10 bananas, are out a little bit farther than the rest. They are closer to the edge. So I have to keep that in mind when I'm following the bananas in this perfect circle.
Oh my gosh!
Almost made the power clip work.
The way that the stage caught you, I've never seen the stage catch anyone like that before.
Yeah, that was a very gentle put down. There we go, that's better. A
Beautiful.
little bit slower than I normally play at RTA, but essentially the same strat because I use the banana as a point of like throwing myself off.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, if
straightforward.
you're familiar with the next stage, I had to nerf it. I couldn't just keep it fully invisible. It had to be just a little bit simplified.
Oh my god, yeah, I figured.
But if you can see, you just get a dot. I'm not going for red gold. It's not happening.
That's-
I'm going
that's-
for blue. I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Understandable.
that's like, it's something, but it's still like, oh my goodness.
It's still tricky because you kind of have to infer between, but it's a little bit easier than some of the other changes.
Mm-hmm. I will say something I picked up on is the way the steam particle effects sort of clip out from behind, like where the parts of the stage actually are. It's like barely noticeable.
Yeah, in
I
this
think I
one,
only saw it on tiers there.
Great job hitting the cliff strat without being able to see
that one,
Yeah,
that
what
one's
the
so much
hell?
harder than I made it look. Straight up.
Yeah, that
that
is-
one's hard. Hitting that
That's
first
hard
strike
even
was
if you
good.
can see. So
You can hit either side, either the right or the left. Generally, you'll hit the left side going down to the goal. The left. There we go. Ready? Go. Camera's weird. Not gonna do anything really fancy here. Mostly just gonna play it intended, play it safe. Bananas help. This was one that I debated trying to change and trying to make the buttons invisible on because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh god.
But at the same time,
Like just
I
make
didn't
like
feel
the walls and the goal visible.
make like everything except for the buttons visible. Yeah.
Wow.
that would have been hilarious.
Uh-oh. Alright, we're good.
Nice.
That was scary.
Something I just considered now is that like this is probably the closest we're gonna get to like a feasible blindfolded monkey ball run.
Yeah. Because there's still some sensory going in. Like, I can still see a little bit. Oh, I got...
Oh,
You
I'll go
almost
for it
hit
again.
folders. Oh my god.
I'll go for it again. I was right there.
So the funny thing about that deadline is that advanced in SMB2 is almost possible blindfolded because of
Really?
the timer
There we
sound.
go.
The timer sound, you
Oh.
also have to rely on a lot of one-frame pause buffers, so that's
Mm-hmm.
not, the easiest thing to do. It is like
Mm.
almost, there are a couple stages that make it not really feasible,
right.
but otherwise it is very, very, very difficult, but technically possible.
That is insane. I mean,
With
I'm
only
sure
advanced.
I'm sure people have been like crazy enough to try that in SMB 1 and 2. So that doesn't surprise me.
Probably
Yeah,
entering
the
the
timer
single
sound
hardest
helps a
world
lot
here,
with
by the
that.
way.
Oh yeah.
World,
This
yeah,
one
World 7 is brutal.
This one or 10. It's a toss-up. Ready? There's a couple stages in here that are just really tricky. Just kind of have to think about. Believe it or not, even though obstacles are pause strat, it's actually like still hard because you have no like other keys.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for the pause strat here, which is 4 bananas. This is a working frame. I'm going to do the rebuffering we talked about earlier, where I lose focus on the game just to repause on the next frame.
Amazing.
That is hard in this game, or in this mod, compared to the base game. Not too much worse, but it is harder. This one's deceptive, because the bananas on this are really deceptive. They essentially run along the outline of the stage. Oh,
Yeah.
back to domino. That wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that domino fell before you got over to that corner.
But like,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that that banana all the way on the right is just like on the far right corner, like on the edge.
right. So you want to be like slightly to the left of
I
it.
basically
Yeah.
do this. And now these are also on the edge, so I have to be careful. And then I can go.
Oof.
Another funny stage coming up, by the way.
Oh dear. Funny is certainly a word for it. Oh, the chain.
Oh no. I see what you did here.
If you know, you know.
There are normally, like, essentially bars on either side of this stage, sort of going back and forth, and if you're anywhere except exactly in the center of these platforms, they will knock you off when they pass.
Wow. And once you get to the end there, you have to like already know the timing of the cycle
Yep.
to know if you're safe or not.
Gotta know the cycles. This one I arguably should have nerfed, admittedly. But thankfully, with a pause strat for speedrunners, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Being the pause strat in this context is so funny.
You just get a random clip up and then bounce straight in. Double spiral, there were not enough bananas to make this like work in any capacity, so I just had a little bit of fun with it. Still made it invisible, but made it possible.
Mm-hmm.
Still fell off. I'd argue it's about the same difficulty as the normal version. It's a little bit harder because you can't see when you're getting where you're getting on.
Yeah, you like can't see the little like ridges on the floor.
Yeah, but now that I'm on, it should be fine. Should be no problems here. Basically play it as normal at that point.
Nice, nice. Yeah, at this stage in the run, stages are already getting like really organically hard, so it's just makes it so much more impressive that you're able to continue like on this really consistent pace.
Do either of you know what just happened there?
I mean, my guess is as good as yours,
Well, I know what
or
happened.
worse than yours. Yeah.
I hit the seam perfectly. I hit the edge.
Oh
bounced
my
back.
gosh.
I'm attempting to jump down.
Whoa.
I went
Oh,
center.
yeah. Could definitely see that happening.
I'm attempting to just jump most of the stage and just go straight to the bottom. There we go. Much better.
I like how you had that one like tree leaf there as a visual cue.
Yeah, it helps. The next stage has a similar visual cue, just because a bracelet seemed really difficult without it.
Mhm. Oh god,
There
yeah.
were not enough bananas to really make this one feasible, so I'm just going to use a modified setup. Compared
Yeah,
to what I'd
this is
normally do in
already-
story mode. Just
This stage is already so many people's like nightmare stage.
scoop.
Ugh.
Good.
Uh-oh, okay.
Up. Uppies, come on.
Ah, dang.
Getting caught in the
No
ring there is
uppies.
not ideal. I'll do the same thing again, and hopefully just not have to worry about getting caught in the ring this time. Oh, I missed the ring that time. A
Man.
little too vertical. I didn't want to cut in too early and end up hitting the
The front of it,
rings on
yeah.
the side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The end with the verticality.
Ooh.
Well, I can't see when I'm leaving the ring, so I'm staying on.
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say. That's probably like the culprit. That looks good.
Just get off.
Uh,
Thank you.
uh,
Alright,
and we got the red goal.
that works.
Wow, that is so terrifying.
Getting off the rings is the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't change. Another holdup that I would just be taking full advantage of, because you
Yeah.
do the same story anyway, so might as well.
You just
Yeah,
use
hold up
use time to
sandwich.
make yourself a sandwich or something.
Yep.
Free perfect clear.
Love to see it.
All right, into World 8. Another fun stage where not everything is invisible. Just the pistons on the bottom.
Oh,
Here's-
this is...
Oh.
We're doing the fun
No
way.
way. Wait a
Doing
minute.
it the fun way.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh.
far forward. I was trying to land on the banana. Okay, that was missed. I didn't do the correct setup. Alright, we're gonna do this. Sit still.
Yeah.
It's not. But I lose the banana, I lose the Q, so I'm completely blind at that point.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then the rest is just like knowing the cycle to a T.
A little more
Awesome.
patience than required, normally, but still fairly straightforward.
Yeah, I don't think you can do like the strat that you usually do in runs with this kind of like.
No, because you rely on being able to see where the pistons are.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And having a little more visual on the wire so you know how far you can cut and like where you can take a sharper turn. This
Yeah.
stage is probably going to give me, because these bananas are in a weak place.
Ooh, yeah.
They are like right on the edge of that platform again, similar to how they were on Domino. So they cause a lot of problems for me.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh!
This platform is big. As long as I didn't get a
Nice.
huge hit, I was fine there.
That was relatively quick for how hard that looked.
Mm-hmm.
Entangled Path, another stage where you just kind of be guessing if the entire stage was invisible. So I gave you the little like couplings there.
Yeah. No way.
Oh,
Oh.
another strat where just like timing and with a little bit of visual aid, it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Amazing.
Nice.
I think I've said amazing for like the past like 50, 60 levels at this point. Like it's still just stunning to watch you go through this.
Thank you. Not a little too much. This one's a little tricky because I'm doing an adjust that I really don't have time to focus on too much, but I do have to pay attention because I line myself up with the banana mark at the start. I line myself up with the edge, but I have to use the map for that one a little bit. That's too late.
Oh, you're doing
Yeah.
the pause strat on Vortex.
Oh.
I
How else
guess.
am I
I
supposed to
guess
get through
it's
this?
probably the most normalized way you could do it, but even
There
then,
we go.
It's like this is one of the instances where it's like the hyper optimized RTA strat is the easier strat.
oh my gosh. Look,
Jesus.
that pause strat sucks. Even like when you can see the level. That's another one of those that just
Wow.
the fact that you knew exactly how to adjust when you could see absolutely nothing is so absurd.
Thank you. This stage is going to give me more grief than Vortex did. Because knowing
That's
when you cross the line
fair,
on this one
actually.
is so tricky. It's knowing when you have to swap from going from forward to back makes it so hard to take fast. If I'm going slow, I can relatively get through it, but like trying to go faster
Yeah.
makes it so hard. Also, not entirely being aware of where the bottom is can make it a little bit scary.
Yeah. The bumpers are a very nice like visual cue though.
Yeah, and even without the bumpers, if I made them invisible, you'd still have the bananas. So like either way, you had something there.
Yeah.
Pause strat here.
Trampoline's pause strat, my beloved.
It's this stage, another normalized one.
Wow.
A little bit
Again,
hard
like
to see.
really good cycle knowledge.
A little bit hard to see there. Like I had to make sure I wasn't going to get hit by the side of the platform I was jumping up to.
Mm-hmm.
A little too far in.
Ooh, yeah.
I'd be going for the
That-
same
that hole in the
strat
platform.
Snowball did. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that hole is really wide.
Gotta be a little more aware of it.
Mm-hmm. You almost have to like come in from the outside and like curve in a little
Yeah. There we go.
bit. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. It was too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Too far left.
Well, I think I have to leave a little bit earlier because I'm taking this a little bit slower than usual. By cutting out so far, normally you take a more precise line.
Need to be a little earlier or farther down on. There you go.
Ooh, that was such a nice clip too.
That was a really good
That was
one.
really clean.
This one's a little more game knowledge of just knowing which seesaw is which, so I can fast forward, hit up, go to the side, hit the goalpost,
Wow.
and reset.
Nice.
Thankfully, that last platform there is very wide, so the fact that you got hit pretty much directly right helped you.
Yup.
If you went forwards or backwards, that would have been real bad.
This stage was a tricky one to figure out, admittedly. But I think the best setup is going for green. Because knowing
green
when to
ball.
jump out of the blue disc is tricky, but you can just kind of straight shot to green. In theory, you could also go for red, but I find that red's a little less consistent. So just like jumping to the green is probably the one that makes the most sense, at least in my opinion. Tall Explosive is one I had to nerf. Because doing this one blind with the bananas being in the middle of each platform, even doing it with half of them is still hard.
Yeah, God.
This one is. This was one of the hardest ones in the entire run, but then nerfing it made it better.
Mm-hmm.
Still not good, but better.
Yeah, because once you lose a banana, like not having a visual cue there hurts so much.
Yeah,
Nice recovery.
thank you.
Ooh.
Hate that stage. This is another one where game knowledge comes in. Gotta know when to leave. I left a little early, so I'm a little early.
It's amazing how much of a test of like fundamentals this mod pack like relies on.
Yeah, it's not just complete guesswork. There's a little bit of it that goes into it, admittedly. But a lot of this is just game knowledge and knowing your normalization, knowing your setups even without being able to see.
Mm-hmm. Do you have flat maze?
Enough
Oh,
over. It happens.
I hit the top there.
Didn't hold back early enough. Yeah, hit the top.
Yeah.
The maze dips a little bit. Good. There we go.
Nice entry.
Thank you.
The fact that our game knowledge is strong enough to know exactly what went wrong
Yeah.
is awesome.
I'm gonna be ignoring this one, no matter how many times it takes. We're gonna be doing the fun new strat.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I was about to ask if you were gonna want to show this
'Cause
off.
I don't feel like playing this stage normally. I mean, you can see the gimmick. I got rid of the guillotine. Like, the rest of the stage is still there, but I got rid of the guillotine.
Mhm.
But I don't feel like doing that, so we're gonna do the fun way. If I can get this pause.
Ah, yes, very fun.
Yeah, for those who haven't seen, there is basically like a fan at the top here that's just sort of sweeping around the stage, and there are ramps to go over, so you have to time the cycles so that when you're at the top of those ramps and going over them, you don't get smacked by that fan, essentially.
There we go. All right, we're gonna.
But we are going to, well, you'll see.
We're gonna use the Fandora advantage. I didn't get the right hit. Interesting. That works.
I have no idea why that didn't work.
I
we
think
have
I
no
might
way
have
of
been
knowing
holding
if the fan was
something
even
in
there.
between. There we go. That's better.
Uh,
Not the right hit again. Right, you know what?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna rebuffer it, because I think that's what's going wrong. I think the pausing's what's screwing me up. But essentially, I have to pause on one specific frame, then go down an entire tenth of a second, then do a normalized setup. That's better. And get
Oh.
that.
amazing.
It's so,
hit by the
it's so goofy in this mod.
It looks so weird in this mod.
Like, everything is so goofy in this mod, but that especially.
You just seeing Morgana like shift momentum in the air instantly is insane. It's like you got the spin dash early.
Corkscrew is another test of game knowledge, of just knowing where I am. Hello.
Whoa.
that was-
scared
Slow it
me.
down.
That was awful. That was motion sickness.
Yeah, a little bit. You just kind of get thrown around there.
I was expecting to see the goal like more out into the distance and in front of you, but then it just comes from the top of the screen. I'm like, oh, hello.
Okay, yeah, I deserve that.
Ugh. Interesting little visual bug there.
It happens whenever you're seeing Morgana through Invisible Collision.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
can
okay, that makes
technically
sense.
use it to your advantage. I don't really do it too much. But if you know that it's there, you can use it, I guess. This one's a little bit of guesswork combined with just stage knowledge. Yeah. Get in the speed.
Ugh.
Like, once I get in the basin... I was not in the basin. Once I get in the basin, it's fairly straightforward.
I have a dumb idea that I need to try one of these days.
Oh no.
Dark banana mode Invisiball.
That sounds evil.
It does.
That sounds really evil.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And I mean, like, there's technically no work you have to do for that, right? Because it uses these same stage IDs.
Yeah. Theory would all work.
Oof.
Alright.
So,
Dark banana mode is one of the special modes in this game. Anyway, on to World 10.
Probably the hardest world in the entire run. I would say safely.
mhm.
There's a couple problem stages
I would
earlier in
believe
the
you.
run, but like there's a few in here that are just really tricky. One of them's gonna be coming up. Gimmick isn't too bad because I gave you some visuals because there's just some that would just be completely blind guesswork, which isn't fun. But for the most part, the second half of the stage is where it gets tricky, which kind of stinks. I wish that I hadn't really designed it that way, but I don't know how I could have designed it differently. Essentially use these corners as knowledge of where I can travel. But now this is where it gets tricky. So I basically have to rely on being able to see... Alright, this should be good.
Oh.
Seeing the edge of this to know where the bridge is forming in order to get over.
Right.
But not really having knowledge of where it starts and ends from like where you come from makes it very difficult to do that.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Takes a little bit of depth perception, which is not my strong suit.
Mm.
I'm going to be using a normalized setup for this. The only problem is I'm not very good at pausing to it because I'm not used to pausing this without a cue. That works.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That's the mountain strat.
We love the new mountain strat. It's so
happy
cool
with it.
looking.
This stage sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah. There are not enough bananas on
Yeah.
this stage. So, kind of looking for a lucky goal hit here. Essentially going to be playing to land on that golden chest. I'm a little bit too far forward right now.
That's like the only cue you get.
That is the only kill I get, yes. And then either go straight in or play for a hit off the party ball that keeps me on the final.
Oh my gosh.
This is
That
why this
angle
is the
is
hardest.
disgusting.
Not this stage in particular, but like this helps. This contributes to the problem.
Yeah.
I'm essentially falling blind here.
Chat is talking about how wild it is to see this, and even as someone who has run this game with you, speedruns this game a lot, I am still extremely
Hey.
impressed. Nice,
Thank
nice
you.
try. I'm so glad I didn't watch you play any of this before today.
Yeah. Same.
Alright, you wanna know the scary part? I didn't play this before today.
Of course you didn't.
Like, I did all of my prep this morning because I've been... We mentioned it before, I've been
Oh,
going
that's
for
right.
a story mode all levels record. So I really didn't want to screw up my muscle memory for that category because it's basically the same thing as this, but like C. So
That's insane.
I basically did all my prep this morning just to try to like minimize my muscle memory.
Well, I feel
That's
like now
pretty
it's just
nice.
gonna have like the opposite effect. Like next time you do like a small run, you're just gonna get record because you're enlightened from this run.
Enlightened, yeah.
Fair.
You're not even gonna need to look at the screen anymore.
Exactly.
That's the next evolution. Ah, too far. Crazy Maze.
There's a really specific.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a really specific cue that we use here to jump off this platform, land on a slope, and then use that slope to hop over a gap onto the end of the stage, pretty much. And not having that cue to use makes this really tough.
This isn't even the worst part of the strat.
Oh yeah, I suppose the ending would be really awful.
The ending is miserable. I've normalized it so it's better, but just doing it the normal way is bad.
Mm-hmm. It sucks, like, not knowing how close you are to the wall on the ramp hit.
Oh, I hit the edge again. I got backward hit, but I got hit up, which means that I hit the edge there instead of hitting just the straight wall. Means that was the closest attempt yet. Yay! It's too late.
Yeah, I knew this world was gonna be bad, but good lord.
Yeah, this is probably like the worst stage before Invisible. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can do this. Try to leave this here. Go up.
Oh god.
Roll over. Nope. Okay, back down we go. Well, there goes my visual aid. I'm not all the way up. Is that what's happening?
I think that might be the case.
Come on, get up
I
there.
think you might have to just, like, gun it.
I don't like doing it on gut feeling because it doesn't work.
Oof.
That's the hardest
ran
part
out
of the
of time.
strat because you have no visual aid there. You just have to go completely off of stage knowledge and just trying to normalize that, which is so much easier said than done. But this is by far the most brutal stretch of levels.
Mm-hmm.
This Postmodern isn't bad. Revolution's easy. Invisible is funny, and then, although miserable, I fell off the back. That's a new one. Some of these come down to a little bit of guesswork, and I'm not thrilled about it because I feel like this is where game knowledge should be more prevalent than just guessing like this. There we go. Hello. Hey, I got up.
Whoa.
Alright.
Wow.
Yes, there it is.
I will be going for a skip here on More Serious Than Ball Game.
Oh, I'm interested to see this.
Did you
Wow.
hit it? Oh my god, you hit it.
The knowledge to just perfectly know where
fell.
the bottommost stair was
Where
so
am
you
I?
could clip off of
Where
it.
am I?
Well, where am
Oh,
I?
yeah, where are you?
I'm good.
You're... okay. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I see where you are now. Okay. Like, having to, like, evaluate everything that's on screen right now. Yeah.
I'm just gonna normalize this. I'm not gonna go for the clip.
I'm trying not to backseat and, like, analyze this out loud, because in my head I'm just analyzing this as I'm watching it.
Oh,
There's a
no,
lot.
you and me both, Deadline.
Alright. One easy
Awesome.
stage, then probably the two hardest stages in the run. This one should be fairly easy. I mean, might take a try or two, but fairly normalized. Yeah,
Wow.
that one's easy. Hold up, get hit, and then fall over to the left.
Yeah.
This is where the run is just, like, painful.
It's like,
The
oh, wow.
only way to describe this is painful. I'm going to be up front. This is entirely luck. You wanna
You're
Love that you
insane.
use Switch storage. I love so
I fell
much
off
about
the-
the fact that you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny.
Switch storage, by the way, is a glitch where you can, as the stage is retrying, you can hit the button, and if you hit a button on the very last frame where the stage reloads, the action that button takes will be carried over into your next attempt at the stage. So we use this to, essentially all the collision on the stage is over there on the wall, and we use it to make it, the button makes it come down to where it's actually playable. So we use the button, make that happen, switch storage so we can get back up on the starting platform. Oh my gosh.
I'm going for
that
a
was
straight hit.
amazing.
I have to go for the straight hit there.
I respect it.
Yeah, you do.
I can't slow down because I have no visual aid as to where the checkers are.
Yeah.
So I just have to go off
Yeah,
pure reflex of just like, all right, I'm getting the hit up. I have to take this to the goal.
And that switch storage glitch is the only reason this is even possible, because without being able to run at the stage from up on top of the starting platform, you just would not have enough speed to do anything close to this.
If I get
Yeah.
turbo stuck, I do still have jumps on. I can just use that to just get through this to move on.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like once I get that hit, I'm just completely blind until I'm in line with the goal.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this strat. It is extremely difficult for that reason. But playing it normally would be even harder, because there's not enough bananas for this to be
Right.
any sense of doable otherwise. This is the best strat, and it's still a horrible scenario.
This is another stage that people struggle with normally, because, I mean, normally it's already half invisible.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought I was in line there. I thought that I was going to be able to slow down there, but no.
Yeah, and the thing about switch storage in this, like, with this game and its speedrunning scene is that, like, this is the only, as far as I know, this is the only stage in the game where switch storage is actually viable.
There's one other
And,
where
like-
it can be used, that being gimmick, but it is very much so just like, unless you're going at like peak speed and you get the perfect setup, it's not faster. So it's generally not worth going for. Where this one,
Yeah.
it is so much faster to do this than play it intended, that the speedrun just requires it. I think I'll give it like one more attempt to switch storage, and then at that point I'll just start hitting the button, because I think I'm running low on time here. And switch storage is not the impressive part of this.
Yeah. It is cool to see, though.
Yeah. But I can hit it, like we know I can hit it, that's
Yeah, of course.
not where the there we go. Okay.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yes! Oh my
I-
goodness.
I can't take credit for that. It's complete luck, like for the second half of that.
Okay, but it still looked really cool.
The resilience to keep pushing forward is commendable, nonetheless.
This one, gonna try to take a normalized strat. Time is gonna be coming up here. This is the final stage of the run. But might be here for a minute, because the cycle is normally easy, but you can see and you can cut corners faster, and you can just take this so much faster. But I kind of have to do that blind. While this is a generally wide stage compared to like some of the other thin platforms in this game, it's still relatively thin, and I'm still doing it relatively blind, aside from just the bananas I had. So, not the easiest thing in the world. There we go. And time. A little overestimated.
Absolutely
Oh my
amazing.
god.
I was so
Wow.
scared you were gonna fall off.
Yeah, that party ball had me clenching, not gonna lie.
GG, that was so impressive, and you never have to do it again.
Yeah. The category is like cool and it's fun, but there's some stages that are just like miserable. Like Invisiball, there's just nothing I can do about the second half of that. So like
It's
it's fun,
crazy.
and I love like being able to do like all of that. Those final stages are just so hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm like I was getting tense by just watching it. Like my muscles hurt from just spectating that. Wow.
Yeah, oh gosh. Thank you so much for being willing to try this.
Of course, my
On
pleasure.
Hotfix. Thank you for making these mods.
Of course. We got one more.
As this is your last run of the night, there is one more after this, but for Swimfly, this is their last run. So, any shoutouts?
Not really. I mean, Snowball covered
Okay.
most of them earlier with the Banana Era speedrunning. All you guys, shout out to Deadline for commentary. Snowball for being around earlier. I'm enjoying my invisible bumpers, don't mind me.
Where can people find you on Twitch and such?
People can find me on Twitch at iSwimFly556. Same thing for Twitter. I don't really use any other social media, but iSwimFly on YouTube if you want to see some runs, because I upload all my runs there. I think that's about it for me, though.
All right, we are going to take one more break before we get into a showcase of maybe the funniest mod made for this game. It'll be a great time, but as we are taking this break, everyone do me a favor, join the official GDQ Discord if you haven't yet, and once you've done that, add the new hotfix role. With that, you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff and showrunners such as myself, and more. Use ! Discord and Twitch chat, follow the link, join the server, get yourself in there, get that role. Do that real quick as we take one final break before our last run of the night. Welcome back once again to Parallel Universe, the show all about community-created content. We have one more run for you all. I guess it's maybe a little more of a showcase, but it's still going to be speedrun adjacent. I know Deadline's going to be trying to go pretty fast. Real quick, before we get started, one more reminder to those of you in Twitch chat that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits, all of that helps support Games Done Quick Hotfix. So if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing or sharing bits. It helps us out. But with that said, I have introduced this right before we went to break as maybe the funniest thing that we're going to be showing off tonight. Deadline, why is that?
I can tell you. Oh dear, my custom characters are off. Okay, we'll be playing as, you know what, for you Helix, I'll play as Tails.
No.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
My mods appear to be broken. That's not good. We're gonna quickly restart Banana Mania here.
Yeah, it happens.
I guess at some point my mods broke.
Yeah, that happens sometimes with this game. Sometimes mods just
Yeah.
go kaput. In the meantime, if you all have missed any of the runs today, there have been quite a few. They've all been fantastic. And of course, the show before Parallel Universe Do All the Things, you can check out the VOD once it's uploaded on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. All of our VODs for all of the hotfix events, and of course, our other marathons are on there. So, go ahead, subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, drop a comment on what your favorite part of the showcase has been. And of course, while you're down there in the comment section, if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like.
There we go. Alright.
The three amigos.
The three amigos.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna be playing with Yoko, the boss from Banana Blitz. So let me explain what's going on here. What we have going on here is we have if you were here for the randomizer run, you'll remember that we mentioned the course modifier, which allows us to change different courses in the game to include whatever stages we want. And while that run decided what stages are in the list randomly, these stages were all manually curated because we're also using the April Fool's 24 mod, which I'll go into blocks here just to demonstrate what's going on. You'll notice that I have a little indicator of stage speed above my display, and there's a value there. That value is a multiplier for the animation speed of the stage. So basically, whatever value is being displayed there, that's how fast the stage is moving. It randomizes every time you spawn into the level and whenever I press the R button. So you can see here, the value is changing rapidly because I'm just spamming the R button here. Now, these values range from -1 to, I believe, 3, and it can only go to those values. Yeah. If you get 0 or a negative value, the stage will just completely freeze, and I'm trying to get something in particular here. Yes. So, if the value contains the number 69 in that order, at any point in the value, it will automatically put the stage to 69 times its original speed. So there's a very small chance that can happen. And yes, I should mention that Swimfly did make this mod. So another amazing detail on their already giant portfolio for this game. But yeah, so we're basically just going to be playing through these 30 curated stages that all have moving parts that are affected by this mod. And hoping we get good luck with our animation speed values. I think that's about it. So if one of you two wants to give me a countdown, I'm ready to go.
I can do it. All right, you ready?
I'm good to go.
All right, 3, 2, ready, go. I did plan on doing the bit the first time I counted down. I just completely forgot.
When I did it, I just decided on the fly, so...
Well, I like
almost
doing
2.5 speed here on
block.
block.
I like doing it for marble roller runs. I just completely forgot.
It is fun. The fact that you just did block so easily, even at 2.5 times speed.
Yeah. No, like, there's honestly not really much practice you can do for a category as, like, volatile as this. But I still like to do, like, a couple practice runs just to see if there's any like speeds to look out for on certain stages, because there are certain strats that are adaptable and like very much doable.
You almost got rejected on folders.
Yeah, you gotta be really fast with speed like that. So basically any value that's close to 1.0 is going to be close to how fast the stage normally moves. So here this is just like barely faster than normal speed on Blur Bridge. Very much doable, but when you get stages that already have fast-moving parts at 1.0, you're not going to like it when they get to higher values.
Lucky.
Likewise, there are also the negative and 0 values, which freeze the stage completely. It's a godsend for some stages, but there are some stages where you need the stage to move in order for it to be beatable, so it can sometimes be my downfall.
Yeah, unfortunately with Unity animators, the negative value just doesn't work, or at least the way that it's set up in Banana Mania. So I set the negative values purely just as a way to have 0, because rolling pure 0 in a decimal value like this is basically impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So, a very small amount. Let's go!
Oh, good.
The inertial machine broke.
It spun too fast and broke.
It's too late, it's sleepy.
Yeah. So I did mention earlier that I can the values are randomized every time you spawn into the stage, and I can also change them with the press of the R button. I'm going to try my best not to use the R button unless I'm like dreadfully stuck on a stage and need to get like a certain value, or if I want to show off something funny, because there is something funny that I want to show off with some of these stages. And oh god,
it's gonna be violent. Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna just like. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, that's better. You know what?
Yoko.
I'll take this.
Redemption.
Yoko has been knocked all the way back to Banana Blitz.
That's sad.
Yeah, this it's so ridiculous. It's very hard to take seriously. Spatial Temporal, this is a stage where you do not want anything higher than 1.0 because the stage becomes virtually impossible. Slower speeds are a lot more easy to deal with. And that one was already close to its normal speed anyways, so not too bad there. Oh, here's Polar Larch. And normally the stage has so many moving parts, but now it's just kind of laid out for us. And, oh man, okay, so, depending on, I don't know what it's dependent on, but if you get a negative value and the stage is frozen, it can, the stage at which the level, like, freezes it can vary sometimes. So, like, you always get, like, a different point in the cycle. Oh, wait, this is 2.1 Dodecathon. I can do this. I want to lock in for this real quick.
You got this.
Oh, good.
Oh, so close.
That was so close. Oh my goodness.
Wait, I got another shot.
Even faster.
This is the speed that I've trained myself at Dodecathon on.
Wow.
Let's go.
Well done.
No way. I held my breath.
That's
for that
impressive.
entire time.
There are some stages, like, it flows a lot nicer than you think. There are some stages that, like, on higher speeds actually feel really good to play. This is not one of them.
If you're not taking the wire skips, I think this one works better on faster speeds, honestly. But, like,
Yeah.
if you're trying to
and-
take it faster, do those wire skips, yeah, it's not good as well.
Yeah, there's just like a constant outward force that gets stronger the faster the stage is going. Oh man. Okay, so this is one of the buttons, or this is one of the stages I'm gonna press the R button for, just because I want to do this so bad. We'll get it. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
the blender.
So I'm just gonna
Ease into it.
ease into it. Yeah, there we go. There. Any?
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Okay.
Okay, this. I think the speed is manageable.
Hey, you did.
Ooh,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, that was smooth.
Yeah, I think like 2.0 is where that gets like a bit tricky to deal with, but anything within like 1.0 should be
lucky.
fine. Oh my god, I'm so glad we got a negative value on this stage.
Free.
Now, if I die on the stage now, it's my fault. It's
It would be
beautiful.
really funny.
Really funny
Hey, what's
if
up,
you just, like,
Civ?
if you hit the thing.
I'm going to be
You're just
completely
upset that
transparent.
still
That
got beaten.
I'm going to be completely transparent. That happened in one of my practice runs. I was hoping it wouldn't be brought up, but I have to call myself out on that.
I respect it. I appreciate the call out.
Okay, 2.3 drum is not. Actually, yeah, that's pretty bad.
I feel like that was more
Thank
of
you for giving
Cypher's
me-
fault, to be honest. The cycle's a
It's
little
that middle drum moves so fast.
Well, not using up yet.
Just giving me awful values.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
We get like almost
just,
0.1.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not pressing the R button, you just have to hope the game is nice to you at the start. Got a fast totters here. I'm gonna
Oh,
need the
no.
mini-map for this. Just to see. I've done fast totters before. It's absolutely doable.
It's basically
This one's-
normal
okay.
butters.
Yeah. But it does. Any deviation from 1.0 does mess with the cycle.
Oh, and back
Okay,
up.
this is basically frozen.
Well, that lined up pretty well for you too. All
Yeah.
things considered, that could have been a lot worse.
We're going to Pirates here. Frozen. Oh,
Huge.
lovely. About to get IL
nice
record
little
on the
like
stage.
river for you there. Just to, like,
That's so funny.
I'm glad I got that, because normally when I get negatives on the stage, it freezes in an impossible location for me. Swing Shaft Frozen too. Interesting.
you're getting
Okay,
a
you
lot
know
of
what?
frozen stages.
Just because I did this on a practice run on stream,
No.
I want to see.
Yes. Bend it.
I forgot how I went about doing this.
Projected you
I'm-
backward.
I'm gonna give it a couple shots. I got this
Yeah.
on like a practice run stream on my first try.
You got it. Nice.
I love that so much.
God, that is so funny.
That's one of the only stages where doing it on the 69 modifier is actually like viable. We got basically normal orbiters.
Looks like that cycle's relatively normal too.
Yeah.
Like some of the time with this mod, it just like screws with the cycle timing, even if it's close to normal.
Oh my
Wait.
god.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's a negative value. What's going on? And then I realized, oh.
This is the Ferris wheel of death. Here.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Popped out on Ferris wheel. Oh, alright. This makes up for it.
Yeah. I was hoping that I could squeeze past the moving parts and like catch the goal on the way down somehow.
No.
If I had got that, I would have just closed out of the game. I would have left. So this is pendulums. Gonna see. The speeds are gonna make the cycle very hard to line up for. I think it's frozen here, so we should be good. I just have
Yeah,
to.
this is frozen.
Yeah, hope this is nice to me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
if it's not frozen,
Okay, we're good, we're
Play
good.
Intended.
Except I lost my hold forward. It's fine, it's fine.
I want to see you play this intended with some like weird value.
Oh my god, wait. Wait!
Never mind.
The stars
That's
aligned.
funny. I'll take it. That's good.
To be fair, I have beaten the stage on like, I think my highest was like 2.3. With the fast forward switch on.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, this is okay.
Construction.
So we're gonna have to play this on this is the slowest speed, and it's basically like as if the fast forward switch was on. I think the fast forward switch is also like double speed. So we're gonna hope this works. This is a bit. Oh, let's go! I nailed that first try. Wow. I did not.
Try.
Oh, good.
I did not do that once in practice. I'm glad that went
That
well.
was fantastic. That literally is the speedrun strat that
True.
I do as well.
You got
Okay.
it. You got it.
So, Centric is frozen right now. I've done this once in practice. The way I did it was I went around the outside here, and then I have to like cut inside. Oh. Sadly, no. This is 1.2, so it's like slightly above normal. Ooh, almost made it there. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna die here because I want to see like a fast speed real quick. Or I'll just press R and see if what we can get. Let's get 2.7. There we go. So because the stage is moving so fast now, I'm getting popped up by the geometry, and I basically can't like land on the stage. I have to just kind of like hope it pops me into the goal. It makes it just a little value change like that drastically changes how you go about the stage, and we got
Nice.
it. Wow,
You ate party ball on that one.
that was crazy.
Yoko took a chomp out of the party ball with that one.
Here we got a slow dance master, and this is the vanilla version, so it's already slow.
Oh, so that's super nerfed Dance Master.
Yeah.
It's a real slow song we're dancing to.
Ooh, okay.
3-speed
We have
double
a
twin.
fast double twin. I want to see if I can do the thing. Not quite. So for speeds like that, there is actually a strat that I theory crafted and pulled off when this mod came out. Don't want to spend too long getting to show it off because it is like very difficult to go for, but it looks so cool. Basically what it is like you go over the top of oh, that's a death there. You go over the top of the platform because it's moving so fast, and you use that speed to basically like skip half of the stage
You skip the second twin.
from above. Yeah. It's so sick, and I think it's like the coolest thing you could ever do on the stage. Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, somebody help him!
Poor boy.
Somebody help him!
Poor boy. What happened?
What do I do here? Oh!
He is shaking.
Okay, he has seized.
Just calm down.
He wore himself out.
I think he died.
He's going too fast and he died. That's awesome.
I was not ready for that. I have never seen the 69 modifier on that stage. Okay, we have slightly faster clock pace here. Whoa.
Slightly.
Okay.
Slightly.
Oh yeah, that is not slightly. Okay, I'm gonna need to wait for the bumperless one. If it lines up at all.
It
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Second.
Okay, we gotta wait for these to line up. I'm gonna have to wait another cycle.
Yeah, but this one should be good. This
Yeah.
should work.
Oh my god, no. Yeah.
Dang.
And another opportunity on 2.6.
Love the chat reaction to I freaking out with too many bananas.
Oh my god, yeah, no. It is like borderline impossible on this speed.
You kind of get the vortex syndrome of like the stage is moving too fast, and you just kind of fall off.
Yeah.
Too much.
Can I-
Yeah, too much
Gonna have to hope the
centripetal
cycle
force.
lines up here. Oh my god, yeah.
It's just going so fast.
That's
There
like
we
not
go,
manageable. Okay. That's doable, baby mode.
Calm down.
Let's go, baby mode. It's at a different point in the cycle too, so we don't have to worry about the minute hand blocking us. So we just get a slow but free ride to the goal. I think the cycle's gonna line up for me to go there. Yeah, should.
Yeah, you got
that's
time.
that's fine. We can just go here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Woo! Oh my gosh.
Modes into baby mode. Yes. I
2.6
busy
busy system. I just want to see something real quick.
Oh.
Since this run is going really well, I should say. We had to raise the estimate to 20 minutes for this because it can go very wrong. But let's have some fun now that we're here.
Bye. 3,000 kilometers an hour.
God.
Teleported to the top Fallout plane.
So I don't know if the stage is even clearable at higher speeds. It's just luck.
There you go.
I saw in chat, there's a revert to normal after a certain number of failed attempts. It randomizes every time you spawn in, so it's never guaranteed what value you'll get on every load-in.
It can be virtually anywhere from 0 to 3.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to lock in for this. Never mind.
Why?
Okay, well this is unclearable. Let's die here.
That's
Cycles,
broken.
yeah, the cycle is messed up too.
You can't get a 0 anyway. There you go.
Okay.
Time is when Deadline beats this level eventually.
May take a few tries. No shot at deadline, just the speeds.
Once again,
mod
cycle in a
break.
weird spot. Ooh, ew.
What?
Do you have practice mod
So-
on? Because if you do, you can do first.
Oh, no, practice mod doesn't work with this, sadly. Oh god, I was not ready for that. Because the stage is moving at a different speed every time, the timing is different every single time, and I have to be ready for it. If I get a negative time, the stage is just unclearable. Okay. Let's wait frame forward. No!
Oh, you landed in one of the dips.
Oh my...
Oh, that just turned too fast.
It's like I'm so ready to move forward. Okay, there we go. I know that sometimes it's just nice and starts me at, like, a later point in the cycle. There we go, okay.
Get ready on time.
Stay on time here.
Yo, IL record?
I ordered! That's time. Oh.
Not only did it start you, like, partway into the stage, but also it was faster. That's pretty good.
That's the best kind of luck you can hope for on that stage.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much for curating the stage list and showing this off. Thank you, Swimply, for making this mod.
Always happy to share my insanity.
You're so fantastic. You've made so many fun April Fool's mods. It's always a treat. I look forward to April Fool's every year because of that.
I'm happy.
Deadline, do you want to talk a little bit about the custom characters? I think it's been a minute since we've mentioned them, and they are very well done.
Yes, so I'd be happy to talk about that. So, for those who either just got here or like haven't been here for the earlier runs, Banana Mania does support custom characters now, which I unfortunately can't show off because my menu is broken for some reason. So that's cool.
I've never seen that. Try using the mouse?
Oh
yeah.
okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. So, custom characters are a thing in Banana Mania. There are currently only 2 of them finished and publicly released. Both of them are by me. We have Yoko, who is the World 7 boss from Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. She only appeared in that boss fight and has never been playable in a Monkey Ball game, but I love her design. She's so awesome, and she's a fan favorite with, like, die-hard Monkey Ball fans. So she was the first custom character project we worked on. And I recently have just wrapped up work, or am currently wrapping up work on Amigo from Samba de Amigo, just because we'd love to see more Sega rep in there, and no guarantee he's going to be in the Banana Rumble DLC at this stage, but for now we get to enjoy him in Banana Mania. So both of these custom characters were made with a streamlined process that we have figured out earlier this year, and if you want more information on that, you can join the Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania modding server, where there's talk of all things mods, not just custom characters, but like the code mods that Swimfly put in. Custom stages are a thing with Banana Blitz Mania shown off earlier in this marathon. So lots of stuff still being figured out for this game. In terms of modding, Banana Mania is still very much in its infancy, but there's a lot of potential that is waiting to be discovered. So definitely check that out.
Yeah, and where can everyone find you on the internet, Deadline?
You can find me at DeadlineSMB on Twitter, on Twitch. That's usually the handle I go by. Twitter and Twitch are really the only two platforms where I'm the most active. Yeah. As far as shoutouts, I would like to thank my goats, Helix, Swimfly, and Snowball, who left earlier. They are just amazing people in this community, and just everyone else in the Banana era running Discord. It's such a small, tight-knit community that's just dedicated to pushing the modern Super Monkey Ball era, and we're really excited for Banana Rumble in 10 days. So if you're at all interested in Banana Blitz HD, Banana Mania, or the upcoming Banana Rumble on June 25th, we have the Banana Era Speedrunning Discord, focused on all things modern Super Monkey Ball, and you can bet that we're going to be covering Banana Rumble there. Besides that, shouts to my girlfriend Sarah, love you, and everyone at GDQ for just allowing us to host this event. This was really fun. This is my very first RTA event in general, so I'm very happy. I had a lot of fun, and thank you all so much. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Congrats on your first RTA event, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very nervous at the start, but I eased into it. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, honestly, if you hadn't said anything, I don't think anyone would have been able to tell that it was your first event. So,
I really appreciate it.
yeah, thank you all so much for watching, for continuing to support Parallel Universe and GDQ Hotfix as a whole. If you missed out on any of this episode or do all the things which happened right before this, stay tuned for a replay of both shows coming up next. And starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we have Oops All Zelda, which is a weekend event of Zelda speedruns. I don't know if y'all saw the promo material for that, but it was phenomenal. It'll be a great event for sure. I don't usually plug myself at the end of these, but I feel like it's appropriate given that it's a Monkey Ball show tonight, because that's when I speedrun. So if you enjoy Monkey Ball content, you can also follow me at Helix13_ pretty much everywhere, but especially Twitch. I will absolutely be running the new game when it comes out, and I run Monkey Ball, both new and old, pretty much all the time. So yeah, definitely, follow me, follow the rest of these wonderful speedrunners, wonderful Monkey Ball players. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. We will see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for Oops All Zelda. Enjoy the reruns. Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.